It's a pleasure to have you with us for this, the 15th Battle Arena Melbourne Championship. This is the main event. Hi, I'm Alex Kuru. I'm here with none other than ROF, one of our great JP players in Australia. This is the top 8 for Street Fighter 6. It all comes down to this, and ROF and I are going to enjoy commentating some really fantastic matches. Make sure you stick around because we've got a great show for you this afternoon. 8 really fantastic players. Who have we got playing in our top 8 today, ROF?
I don't know.
All right, so I'll list it off. We've got Chris Wong from Hong Kong. We've got Sahara of the Good 8 squad from Japan. We've got, of course, Ryusei, who is a JP main like you, ROF.
That's right, yeah.
We've got Narikun, the beastly Kimberly player with a really amazing, I think he called it the Narikun box on Twitter, the thing that blocks his controller so other people can't see what he's doing. That's what he referred to it on his Twitter, so I'll take it from there. We, of course, have got Xian, the Singaporean warrior, repping his DJ. He's an extremely strong player. He made it to top 8 at Combo Breaker earlier this month in the States. He's now flown across to Australia, so he has a breakneck schedule. We've got Oil King, of course, repping Rashid, who was wreaking havoc on Friday night against our Team Vic players. We have Hot Dog as well, fighting out of Hong Kong with his trademark Bison. And we also have Hikaru here with some very, very tight Aki play. And I have to say, Hikaru is my pick to take the whole tournament, ROF.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
From losers?
I think from losers. He's been playing so well. And I think, Aki is a really tough player to play against. I think he has got a Honda as well. I think he has a side character. But
he does.
I think he's going to stick with Aki for this tournament.
There's no point subjugating yourself to going a lower tier. You know, Aki does really well, does basically what Honda does, but just better in every way. So
now you were at Evo 2025 earlier this year, weren't you? Tell us how you went. How did you find the event?
Japan was great. Japan was a great place to go to. I love going to Japan, and I'll keep going. So it's just another thing to check off on my list. So I'll just keep going as much as I can and keep competing as much as I can.
And where else did you travel around Japan besides the tournament?
I just went around. I went to just the places around like Yokohama, you know, the main districts. I brought my mum.
You brought your mum with you? That's fantastic.
Shout out to my mum. Hi, mum.
She doesn't play as well, does she?
No, hell no. Why would she do that? She's got enough stress enough as it is. Why would she subjugate more?
I was just thinking maybe you could teach her, like a good son, teach her about the ways of the FGC and the misery and the suffering.
Yeah, I just said, look at these 2 health bars. When it gets lower for one of the opponents, they feel more dread.
Yes. And keep an eye on the drive gauge. And of course, with Ryusei being the only JP in this top 8, you were talking about earlier, you were telling me how you were helping Ryusei with his JP training. Tell us about that.
No, it was Narikun.
Narikun.
Yeah, so a little bit of, sorry Ryusei, but Narikun came up to me for some sets and said I need help against JP, so now if Narikun loses, he makes me look really bad, so don't do that at all, otherwise we're going to have a talk later.
Is Narikun ready for that matchup?
I think so. I think I did a good job.
Ready for the match?
I think I did a good job. I think he's ready, I think he's capable, and Kimberly always has a dream.
Okay. We're just going to go into a button check very quickly. These 2 players are going to get set up.
Yeah.
We're going to do a very quick button check before we get right into the action. Players always like to set up and do a little bit of a button check and a lag test to make sure they're on point, they're dialed in, they're warmed up. See both players getting locked in before we head up to it. That is, of course, Chris Wong going up against Good 8 squad's Sahara here representing Japan. Of course, the same esports team as Gachikun as well. It's a very, very strong esports team. And of course, Sahara will be here to continue their tradition of winning many, many matches and many titles, but he has an uphill battle here today against Chris Wong, fighting out of Hong Kong, perhaps the best Luke in Hong Kong, certainly one of the strongest in the Asia-Pacific region.
The best Luke from Hong Kong is Philip Wong.
Oh, don't forget about Philip Wong.
Philip Wong. Shout out to Philip Wong, best Luke in Hong Kong.
I'll tell you what, if you watched Friday night and you saw Philip drop that combo, oh my goodness, that was a heartbreaker.
And here we go, live at Mooney Ponds, bam! Let's go, Alex Hart.
Thank you very much, RF. All right, this is the main event, the first of our top 8 here tonight. Chris Wong takes on Sahara from the Good 8 squad.
You did it pretty good right there. Here we go.
I didn't say anything. That was you. You did it. All right.
Oh, wow. What the hell? My. Not even picking Luke.
I know. Chris Wong looks like he's got a pocket my here.
Get off me. Oh. Now, see, in next patch, if you tech Look at that. Chris Wong would have got a full drive bar. Great change Rashige.
Well, we don't know that for sure yet, but he is hoping. All right, and Chris Wong working with Sahara working with a huge drive gauge lead. Chris Wong now burned out, but he does have Sahara in the corner. Sahara is now burned out. There's a huge drive gauge deficit. Chris Wong
was on the next patch. He could have been not in burnout, but now he's in a tough spot, but brings it back.
Taking out Sahara, game 1 with the overhead. I like it.
Man, that was tense.
Sorry.
It's okay. First match, you know, it gets pretty intense. Oh, that flicker pressure.
Chris Wong trying to find in a way here. Sahara putting up a wall with Ed. Chris Wong now back into the corner. Down to 2 bars.
Safe jump? No, it goes to the Yoki.
Great tech, I like it. Oh, look at that perfect parry. You must perfect parry those EX fans if you want to have any type of hope of recovering.
There is some ranges where if the fan is done at a wrong distance, you can back dash and get out.
Okay. Oh, Chris Wong fighting himself. Burned out once again. Here comes the onslaught.
Funny teched.
Oh, I love it. Beautiful hit confirm. He's going to get about half his meter back now. Sahara backing off.
Plus frames here.
Still black. Chris Wong in the danger zone now. Pushed into the corner. Ignition.
We would have got the drive back then instead of now if he was on the next patch.
And look at this defense from Chris Wong, but it's not going to matter. Sahara evens it up.
Clean.
1 round apiece in game number 1. What a huge jump in.
Here we go.
No parry this time. Manages to recover in time to block.
Boom, boom, boom. Safe jump.
Sahara pushing forward now. I like it.
The parry bait.
It's going to get him to about 50%.
Here we go.
Doesn't go for the throw. There it is. Tip throw.
6. Come.
Backs off.
2.
Was expecting the wake up EX reversal from Chris.
3.
Oh.
Give him one more. Give
Chris
him one
in
more.
serious trouble now.
Give
Half a bar.
Do the throw. Oh, chip. That's it.
This looks like it will be checkmate. Sahara game 1.
Oh. Man, Chris, what's he going to do? Is he going to stick with mine? Is he going to go back to Luke? Or is he going to be like, I wish it was next week where I would get my drive back to go?
He's sticking with Mai. I think this is possibly the most lab character in Street Fighter 6 history. I will not get cheesed by Mai. I will not get cheesed by Mai. Like Bart Simpson on the whiteboard. Sahara. 50% life lead now. 1 bar down from Chris Wong.
Oh. Doing the
drive gauge is building for both players.
Here we go. Combo time.
Chris Wong is in there now. Oh, hang on. What is going on?
You need to go to jail.
Back to the game.
Oh, you need to go to jail.
Sahara moving forward now. Chris Wong waking up. At level 1, he's out of danger. 3 bars now for Chris Wong. 3 for Sahara. I like it. Crouching strong.
Oh, that's blocked.
Go. No. Sahara. A little bit of a desperate measure there. Needed to live a little bit more composure, but Chris Wong sniffed it out.
I think Chris Wong got powered by that transition, so now he's going to be able to bring it back here. Let's see what he does.
Sahara up 1 game. Great block. Sahara now getting caught. Perhaps thought he was going for a throw. Tried to go for the
BD level 1? Oh, DP.
Ooh.
Level 1 now? Yes.
Chris Wong with a huge life lead, but of course a drive gauge deficit. If he gets burned out here, it could be all over. He's going to try and go for a side switch here. Sahara turning up the volume now. Standing heavy punch, almost out of meter. Chris Wong backing off. This is bad news for Chris. Sahara,
that's punish counter.
Sahara was expecting a fan there.
You cannot throw a fireball because Mike can just level 2. Oh. That's a DP.
There we go, and that is checkmate. Chris Wong evens it up. It is now 1 game apiece in this first of 3. This is the first game of the top 8 here at Battle Arena Melbourne 15.
Who do you reckon drinks a flat white out of these 2?
Look, if they were in Melbourne, they'd both be drinking a flat white.
Exactly.
That's
Shout out
the
to my
rule.
Melbourne player, Nyampi, who didn't make it to top 8, unfortunately.
Chris Wong turning up the pressure early in this first round here. Sahara. Ignition with the drive rush. Doesn't go for the throw. Here we go.
Safe jump.
The stagger pressure is fantastic. And look at this. Just straight drive rushes from Sahara all day, but Chris Wong answers back.
Fireball, yeah.
He's out. Sahara with the level 1 on deck.
No charge fan, which is interesting. Finally, there we go.
Great defense from Sahara. He's out of the danger zone now, trying to make something happen in neutral. That standing heavy punch. Chris Wong too good with the whiff punish.
Oh, you're dead.
There it is. And Chris Wong, after going down 0-1 in the first game,
Why
is
didn't
now
Sahara block high there? What's going on? You got to block high when you get hit by overhead.
That's very true.
Oh, good perfect parry.
Oh.
One more. DP. Oh, goes for the safe jump. Sahara matches out.
Sahara desperately trying to fight out of the corner here. Great parry.
Here we go.
Side switch. Chris Wong down to 2 bars.
Oh,
1.5 bars, he's out.
You're dead. Oh!
Oh! Oh! And that will do it.
Oh.
Chris Wong up 2-1. He has gone 2 consecutive games now.
Oh, okay.
He is taking it back, and we are back at the character select screen.
Does he really think Luke's such a bad matchup against Ed?
Look, I think Mai's just such a strong character.
Oh, wait,
she doesn't
sorry.
have any bad matchups.
I completely forgot. He just dominated that last game. It was the Mai, wasn't it? Yeah, sorry.
Absolutely.
Oh. I think, Sahara should have gone Mai.
You think Sahara should have gone Mai? You'd like to see a Mai mirror.
Mai
You'd like
mirror.
to subject us to that this early in the top 8. All right, here we go. Chris Wong looking to close us out 3-1. Sahara's got 2 games of Child Hill to climb. Standing heavy punch. Sahara answering back.
Yeah, got to use that stand meeting kick for Ed a lot more. It's such a great button.
Both players are playing a little bit more cautiously this game. There's a lot on the line here, but this is winners. They do lose, they will go down to losers final. Neither of them are going home at this point.
Boom, boom, boom. Whoa, that's a trade combo. Oh, no? Okay. It looked like a trade combo there.
Chris Wong burning those 3 bars.
Fireball.
He's going to spend it all.
Yep.
Straight up. Oh, look at the range on those normals.
Okay, baits the parry.
Chris Wong.
Oh, that button.
Chris Wong just content to try and keep Sahara out at this point, but that is going to cross up. Sahara's in now. Chris Wong in deep trouble. That life is burning away along with that drive gauge. Get back in the corner, go down a half.
Oh! Oh, you got to do it. You have to do it, otherwise you're getting chipped. You have to do that. DP? Oh, blocks it. You're dead. Oh, no, you're not.
Wake up buttons. Chris Wong bets the farm. It's not enough.
Gosh.
I respect that.
Guaranteed Sahara was puckered there, but he managed to bring it back.
Look, he only lost to level 1. It was a checkmate situation otherwise.
Here we go.
Straight with the low. 3 bars down for Chris.
Oh.
Keeping Sahara in the corner with a dash forward throw.
Oh, jungle? Yes.
You see the delay from the anti-air on Sahara.
It's because Ed's DP has a lot of active frames. Oh.
Chris Wong fighting out of the corner. I like the parries. 2 parries and straight to the throw.
Punish? Boom. Fireball? No. Okay.
Sahara, a sizable life lead now. Needs this round to tie it up 2-2.
Really
Playing very, very pensively. Trying to get Chris Wong to hang himself.
Oh.
Almost burnout. This is going to be a drive rush.
You're dead.
And there it was. And I like the delay from there from Sahara. Was expecting the EX reversal wake up because it would have been a burnout situation regardless. We're now at 2-2. Back to the character select screen.
Back to it. Back to it.
Are we going to see a switch from Chris Wong? I think he looks as if he is thinking about it.
Go, Jamie. Let me see it. We can pretend Jamie's drinking the flat whites. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, we do have the Luke pick. Luke is on deck.
All right, here we go.
Chris Wong staying true to his main.
I heard that Phil taught Chris Wong how to play this character.
I'm sure he did. Chris, you know, Phil teaches things to a lot of people when he's not drinking soju. Here we go. Chris Wong has abandoned Mai for his main Luke.
Oh, fat punish.
And a huge whip punish on the crouching medium kick there from Sahara. Sahara taking it down to 50% now. Oh, that is going to cost him about 40%. Sahara will capitalize. Japan in a commanding position now. Oh, switching sides.
Yeah,
oh, and is this going to be a perfect from Sahara? Almost. A ghetto perfect. Sahara on the brink for good 8 squad in Japan. Taking this over Chris Wong.
Getting zoned. Woo. Okay, drive rush flicker. Again, drive rush flicker. Oh, gets flipped.
Beautiful neutral dunk. There's so much range on that jumping roundhouse.
Oh, no!
And it looks like Chris Wong is well on his way to his own perfect here in this second round. The stagger, it's not good enough. Interrupt from Sahara, but he's now burned out.
Oh, side switch? Yes. Bump, bump, bump. You have to level 3. You have to level 3 here. At least you're going to get Chris Wong to about half the drive gauge, and you're going to be near to full drive return.
Chris Wong on the ropes now. Half a bar left. What's he got? Sahara has to back off. There's the drive rush back again. A commanding lead. Sahara can close this one out.
It's not going to kill though.
A chance now. Sahara takes it. 3-2 over Chris Wong. Chris Wong goes down to the losers bracket. And just like that, Sahara moves on. ROF, you're off. Wait, where are you going? I thought you were going to say goodbye. Just leaving me here at the booth like that. Goodness me. Hey, look, who's this? Is this Tom Scott? Is this Tom Scott, the crowd favorite? Here he is.
Sorry, folks.
Where did you go, Tom?
He tied me up out back. He's commandeered the commentary setup, Alex. I
tell you what, that ROF, his parents have been called. They're coming to pick him up.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. He's going to be suspended from school.
Yeah, well.
Not allowed back for a week.
I think that happened a long time ago.
That is true. I don't think he lasted very long.
Hey, what was that interruption in the stream beforehand? That was very interesting.
That was crazy.
Was that you, Tom?
That was me. I was tampering with the production setup. That's where I was. That was awesome.
All right.
Man, what a great first set.
I know. It was fantastic. Set. You know, Chris Wong looked like he was really lost there in the first game, and then he brought it back to 2-2, but then just like that, Sahara got the download and took it for themselves and for Good 8 Squad and for Japan. Yep. And we're going to go into the second game now. Looks like we've got Ryusei and Narikun up next.
Damn, we got a little bit of a teaser of that one beforehand.
The
game. That's where those were.
Whoever put that together, props to them. It's fantastic.
It's beautiful, I must say. This year's whole asset package for BAM has been wonderful. All the assets and the production team, everybody involved has really made it feel as prestigious as it deserves to be.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Now, take a look on your screen. This is the coveted Narikun box, as he calls it on Twitter.
Yes, it is. This is something that a lot of the Tekken players have adopted, actually.
Oh,
Alex.
I see. I tell you what, the last time I saw that was when Daigo played in the Canada Cup Masters in Street Fighter 4.
Yep.
I saw him use one of those, and I only saw him use it once.
Yeah. No, I think a lot of people realize that it doesn't really achieve much, but it's actually come back around a little bit. We're seeing another wave of players hiding their inputs. He just went to peak then.
Ooh.
Man, it's...
Now, I'm assuming Narikun is a lever player. I don't think he must be a lever player if he's using a box like that.
Well, we'll never know.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. Here we go, folks, into our next match of winners side top 8 here at Battle Arena Melbourne 15. It is a privilege and a pleasure to be here with you, Alex, as we jump into this next game. That is a button check, so I should all that.
We are a button check now. Narikun is of course, a Kimberley name from Nagoya.
Yes.
And he placed 17th earlier this month at the Asian Champions League. So doing very well for himself on the pro circuit.
Kimberley is on the uptick, man.
Yeah.
Scott has received, a lot of really good balance patches over since release, but should sort of consider a little bit weaker. That offense that we're seeing a little demo of here in their button check is so smothering, and then things like making the standing heavy punch into the run cancel into a frame trap has really allowed her to be a lot more obnoxious, like your true top tiers are in this game.
And his corner pressure with Kimberley is insane.
Oh, it's gross.
Once you're in the corner, you better have the best defense imaginable, because you are getting effed up, my friend.
Yeah, 100%. So we'll see how we hold up here, ladies
and of course, Ryusei, he was also in the Asian Champions League. He placed 9th, doing very well, actually, just shy of the top 8. I believe he lost to Higuchi, which is, nothing to be ashamed of at all.
No.
And it was an extremely stacked tournament. So, look, these two are pro-level players, nothing short of what we expect here at Battle Arena Melbourne, the 15th anniversary of this amazing tournament. It's actually the 17th year it's been run, but because of COVID.
Because of COVID, 2 years they're the years we don't talk about, unfortunately.
That's right.
But it's wonderful to have seen the event grow in the way that it has. Moving from multiple venues, now being here at the Moonee Valley Racecourse, and the way that the effort from the community has leveled up year on year on year. If you're in the hall, if you haven't had a look, we've got that anniversary board out the back there with all the dates on it as well. If you want to have a read through of BAM's rich history, but enough about history, Alex.
All right, it's Japan versus Japan here. Ryusei taking on Narikun. Both these pro players are locked in. They're ready to roll. This is the second match of the Battle Arena Melbourne Top 8. Looking for that championship of the 15th Battle Arena Melbourne for Street Fighter 6. It's good to have you with us here today. Shout outs to all our viewers, especially our viewers in Japan who are tuning in for this match, Ryusei versus Narikun. Here we go.
So it's going to be a traditional offense versus defense situation here. The zoning from JP, and then Narikun's going to be trying to force the issue using those big obnoxious buttons from Kimberly.
Great parry there from Ryusei. He's going to be rewarded with not much damage here, but he is going to get the corner.
And that's positioning is key in matchups like this for JP. It's going to be all about screen control. But here comes Narikun. Great timing on the Amnesia.
Why parry when you can just Amnesia? It's going to screw up the timing. Okay, Narikun down to half a bar. Huge deficit in that life gauge. He's in trouble. He's going to have to take the initiative now.
Drive bar just evaporated. I don't even know where it all went, but nice use of the shoulder coming down.
So
Corner situation. Spray cam planted. Oh, he actually got hit.
An unfortunate timing on that jump. And here comes that corner pressure from Narikun we've been talking about. Oh, great jump to stuff that standing medium kick there. Kimberly's always looking for that standing medium kick. He's going to have to back off now. Take some of that punishment to his drive gauge. He's in!
Great timing on the crystal. Narikun tried to force the issue, but wasn't ready for the projectile.
Ryusei was ready for that.
Back to the zoning game. Back to the zoning game. Just set up those crystals. Use that as a get-out-of-jail-free card of sorts if Narikun does force the issue.
42 seconds. I like the call out on the drive issue. On the drive rush, Narikun in trouble now. Almost burned out. This will burn him out for sure.
Burn out, and you're guessing for your life here, but great defense!
I like that. He jumped out. He wasn't going to take the overhead in combination with the portals.
But he's going to get desperate here. He's running out of time. Oh, drops the combo. That was opportunity strikes. Counter hit. Scrappy in the scramble. Ryusei hits that panic button, crouching light punch. Great little conversion. Round one on the board in a scrappy one.
No screwing around. Ryusei says you don't get to charge in on me. Rewarded with the corner early on. Oh, and just a straight jump out. Says I can feel like you're a bit pensive with going in for the meaty there. All right, and this is where Narikun likes to be. Oh, meaty crouching kick, but he's straight out. Here we go.
Overhead into the level 3, taking the damage, the buff, and the Oki. Narikun, this is how you get back into game 1 here.
Narikun's going to cash out. He is down a round, so he was going to spend the level 3. He's going to have time to build a second one before he gets it to a third round.
Where I thought he was going to convert off. That would have been nuts.
Again, a straight jump out on wake up. I like it. Ryusei.
The drive meter situation. Look for Ryusei to try and control here without spending bar for a moment. Yeah, you can't teleport for free on this character. Great check.
Here we go.
Open situation, and he amnesias.
He's going to back off. Great parrying. I like it. Oh, he's just going to eat the level 2 now. The second level 2 we've seen this game from Narikun. Can he close it out? It looks like that's going to be it. Game 1 for Ryusei in convincing fashion. 2 rounds to 0.
I love the choice to amnesia there, because he was going to get burned out no matter what, right? So it's like I'm losing my bar on my terms, and whether or not the amnesia itself actually hits, it sets up the situation where you can then go for the level 2, and it sets up the mix-up that then wins the game, right? So really, really good split-second decision-making from Ryusei to take game 1. And another great start. Boy, this has just been all Ryusei so far.
Ryusei just looks like he knows how to handle that forward momentum from Narikun. Every time Narikun has tried to edge a little bit closer with either the drive rush or the standing medium kick, Ryusei's been there with his own crouching medium punch or his standing heavy punch. Narikun a little bit desperate now to get out of the corner. He was ready for it.
Desperate is definitely the word right now. Nothing is going Narikun's way. Burned out in the corner against JP. Takes the DI. This is going to be the round nice and simple. Damn, Ryusei kind of running away with it now.
I think we need to get ROF there up as some coach.
We don't want that.
He's giving Narikun the JP tech apparently beforehand.
Apparently he didn't give him enough as... Oh, but here we go. This is the best round so far from Narikun. Doesn't get the pop on the spray can, but that's okay.
Interrupt from Ryusei. Very, very safe interrupt.
At this point, we just need some sort of offense out of Narikun. We haven't really seen any of that like party hard playstyle that Kimberly's so strong at.
Ryusei has just been a wall every time Narikun has tried to get any type of offense done. It's Ryusei to just be there ready. But speaking of, all right, trying to go for a setup now.
You'll take that throw all day if you're Ryusei though, because it doesn't pop, but that doesn't matter. Narikun using the opportunity, taking the Oki, spending the bar.
I love it. Goes
Great
for the
stuff.
finish.
And there
it's
it is.
good.
Round on the board here, game 2. This is important, especially in a matchup like this. I feel like fighting from behind against a character like JP is such like a more miserable affair, right? So we need to see a 1-1 from Narikun here if we want to keep this one close. But boy, Ryusei's button choices in neutral have been so good.
And look at this, Narikun with all the drive gauge in the world compared to Ryusei, but he just hasn't been able to get that offense started.
Yeah.
Ryusei is a wall, and that's exactly how to play in this matchup.
Feels like he's just fighting for scraps. And meanwhile, Ryusei just firm control, setting up the crystal, going for the spike. Great check, but no, doesn't convert.
All right, here we go. What
Level
does Narikun
2.
get to get out of it? He opts to just parry everything. Great jump back, I like it, but just gets clipped at the end there.
Yeah, I mean, look, to be entirely honest, if I'm Ryusei, I'm not mad about that, and this is why you get screen positioning out of the level 2, hit or block. You're jumping back out of the mix-up. You're putting yourself in the corner, which in Street Fighter 6 is a death wish.
All right, Narikun going back to the notes. to Brains Trust of the FGC to see what he's got.
Yeah, maybe that's what it's actually for. So you can't, because you know you always see like the clips of the players like looking at their notes, and the other one always just looks over and has the keys.
It says just win. They always say just win.
Yeah, it says block over. what did ROF say? You got to stand blocked overheads.
Yeah.
Great insight, man.
Exactly. I can't imagine this being a good matchup for Kimberly. You know, as Kimberly, you've got to take the initiative. You've got to get in there early. You've got to really aggravate the opposing player. And JP is such a perfect archetype to keep the other player out. You just can't get in.
The 99 seconds is the most important point for Kimberly. This is your best shot to get the ball rolling. Once you do, you can steamroll, right? But a slow start is just what Ryusei wants. He wants to set up once he gets these crystals out, I feel like it becomes a nightmare real quick. And we're seeing it again here. The desperation from Narikun throwing out the slide. Punished on block, man. Ryusei's button choices are immaculate right now, folks.
All right, Narikun trying to be a little bit more kinetic this round. Turn up the aggression. If he wants to make something happen, he has to make it happen now on Ryusei. Ryusei is up 2-0.
Okay. Forward throw, walk in, Oki, another amnesia. He baited the first one, but not the second. Gets the conversion heavily scaled. But the thing is that the Oki situation, because of that reset into the crystal, is just a nightmare. Ryusei is in such firm control, and this is the round. We are looking at a set point on a 3 to donuts for Ryusei here.
Is Ryusei going to take this
wake up?
3-0 over Narikun.
Oh, great drive rush in with punishing the crouching medium kick. Drive rush in, now we have the corner again, and look at the bar situation. Is he going to? No, he doesn't. She's using the plus friends on the crystal. Oh my god.
Narikun in the danger zone now, needs to stay alive if he's going to get a third game against Ryusei. Ryusei looking to close it out. Look at this mix-up.
Too many cooks.
He's got a level 1 on deck. Will he spend it?
No, he's going to do it yet. Oki, next hit is going to be dead. Just pick up and you're going to die here. The level 1 cash out.
The
Ryusei.
Second perfect for Ryusei in a convincing 3-0 win over Narikun. And Narikun is not a leveless player. He is a leveless player, actually.
Yeah.
He's using a hitbox, but he's still going for the cover. I like it. And that is the second match of our top 8, down. Who have we got up next, Tom?
We are going down to the loser's side of the bracket. If my information is correct, it's going to be GG Xian versus Talon's Hotdog.
Xian versus Hotdogs. All right, fantastic. Xian, of course, fighting out of Singapore. Hotdog fighting out of Hong Kong. Xian making it to the top 8 of Combo Breaker, I believe, earlier this month in the States. So he's, of course, gone from one tournament in the States to this one in Australia. That's a long flight. That's a terrible flight.
It is.
I've done that flight, and it's horrible.
But Xian is such like a seasoned veteran, right? He's so used to this. He's been traveling since, like, you know, our days in Street Fighter 4 and competing at the highest level at every occasion. He's the kind of guy that you can trust to be able to deal with the jet lag, deal with the exhaustion, you know, deal with the, like, you know, he's a celebrity here, man. Like, you watch him walk through the hall and he's constantly taking photos. That's part of why he's like, everyone loves him so much, is he's just such like a treasure to the community. But he's willing to do both and still compete at the highest level for well over a decade. It's just so impressive, man.
Absolutely, and it's great to see him still competing. I remember being a huge fan of Xian back in the Street Fighter 4 days.
Man.
Of course, in Street Fighter 5 as well. I remember him being on Excellent Adventures. Those were a great several episodes he was on.
And quite the character. Hotdog is a great character as well, actually. Someone who obviously hasn't been around in that highest level quite as long as Xian, but definitely is, I would say, a seasoned vet at this point. You know, very successful career in Street Fighter 5.
Hotdog made it to Capcom Cup this year, which is, of course, extremely difficult, especially in this region. And it's his first time in Australia, I believe. His first time at an Australian tournament.
For a lot of people, it is, actually. And it's because we have the privilege of being something like an EWC qualifier, having world tours, you know, the SNK championships as well. It's awesome that we have the opportunity to represent on the world stage again, and we have these like awesome, you know, world-class qualifiers that bring the talent to our community.
Look at that, first time in Australia, and he's got a coffee.
There it is.
I like it.
He should have played for Melbourne.
Excellent.
He should have played for Melbourne, folks.
And Hotdog, of course, top 48 at EVO Japan this year as well, losing only to Hikaru. Of course, Hikaru being one of Japan's strongest players. No shame at all in losing
absolutely not.
to him.
That guy's won some tournaments.
Yeah, and I believe Xian also entered City of the Rules at Battle Arena Melbourne as well.
He sent me to losers.
He sent you to losers?
He sent me to losers.
Oh.
2-0, but it was close.
Okay. Yeah, right.
Alrighty, folks. Is this a button check?
This
or are we
will be a
in?
button check, and I believe Xian got 7th place for City of the Wolves at EVO Japan.
Yes, 100%. He's big on that game. A lot of people are. It's popping off, man, and has an excellent competitive scene. Shoutouts to Taj Garo, who was TOing over there as well. It was a really, really well done bracket. That top 8 is coming later this evening, folks. So if you're a big fan of City of the Wolves, do not go anywhere. But obviously, we've got a hell of a lot more Street Fighter 6 action coming your way.
Exactly. This will be the rest of the top 8. We'll give you a look at the trophy once we come back to the commentator camera after this match. It is a beautiful trophy.
Yeah, they are actually gorgeous.
Wow.
The guys, whether it be production or the tournament organisers, have gone out of their way to really make this year special. And the trophies are just a small part of that. It really, really is awesome.
All right, Hot Dog powering up on your screen with that Melbourne coffee, the best coffee in Australia, we like to say. But right now, it's all business. Hot Dog versus GG's Xian. And this is going to be a very high-stakes match. The loser of this match will, of course, go home, which is a very hard pill to swallow for an international player coming all this way to Australia. Xian versus Hot Dog, losers round 1 for top 8, Battle Arena Melbourne 15. Bison versus DJ. Here we go. Opening jump in from Hot Dog. Hot Dog pressuring Xian early. Xian getting moved back towards the corner. Calls out the drive rush from Xian. Xian answering back.
It's funny because DJ is such like an oppressive character, but I think in this matchup specifically, you're going to see him play the role of the zoner defender type because of how aggressive Bison's pressure is. And obviously Hot Dog being such a strong Bison player in Street Fighter 5 as well, really knows how to press with Bison's tools that are stronger than ever. Ooh. But Xian says no. OD reversal.
Look, if you're going to do that, you want to do it early in the match,
100%,
right?
100%. When you're playing like a first to 3, you have the opportunity to like condition people, and we're seeing it already. Xian going for the throw reset on the string there.
Xian fighting his way all the way out of the corner, making his way back with a great side switch from Hot Dog.
Wow, the random DI mid-screen. And look at the mileage, just going to burn out. It doesn't quite, but we're going to go meaty here. And there
that will burn it out. What Xian's got in the corner here for defense. He does have the level 1, opts not to spend it. He's going to close this one out. Hot Dog taking round 1 against Xian in this first game.
That was there was that one OD reversal, but outside of that, that was all Hot Dog, ladies and gentlemen. See if Xian can control here.
Xian threatening with the feints. Hot Dog.
Good punish.
Well, goes for the reset. You remember the reset from last time, just did the straight jump hack. Here we go, great crouching medium punch. Xian's ready for it.
Okay.
Great auto-correct up kicks. Oh, he's ready for the sway. You've got to be ready for those when you fight DJ. It is one of his greatest weaknesses.
Unfortunately, I mean, Xian got the hit, but didn't confirm it. And now look at how it's all cascaded to disaster now.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
it's going to hurt. He's going to be burned out. He will spend it in order to get some of his meter back.
I believe this is dead, so that should be.
And of course, that will take him the first game. And just like that, Xian goes down 0-1. Hot Dog is up 1-0.
Yes, that was oppressive. That round was really oppressive. You can see why Bison is considered as strong as he is.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, hang on a second.
Hang on a second.
We have the Kimberly swap.
We have a second Kim in top 8. Kimberly players spoiled this afternoon.
Yeah, I know. I told you, man. This character is on the rise.
Hot Dog taking a moment to think about it. Yeah. He's nodding his head. I don't know if he's prepared for this matchup.
That's what I was about to say. I wonder whether he had prepared for a potential character swap. I mean, I don't think we've really seen Xian play anyone other than DJ since this game came out.
Exactly.
Really.
But if anyone could do it at him, great whiff punish with the standing medium kick. You've got to do those if you want to be able to play Kim at a high level.
Well, this is the difference here is now the offense is going to be a lot more oppressive. Great shimmy.
That
punish
hurts.
counter. This is going to be big damage. And the Oki situation here.
I felt that one through the screen, Tom.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's...
Set up once again. Hot Dog looking a little lost here in the corner. The pressure is mounting from Xian. Is he going to be able to close it out?
Absolutely.
Looking to take that life with level 1. It's good.
Great spend. Beautiful stuff. Xian takes the round there. The Kimberly already looking better, I must say.
Looks like it's worked out for him.
Yeah, no, sometimes when you see people swap the pocket, they can be a little bit shaky, but Xian looks incredibly confident in this matchup.
Wake up buttons. He says, I've got the round on you. I'm just going to wake up and do it.
Oh, went for the shimmy again. This time, Hot Dog does not buy. What a sticky mix-up. Oh, goes for the reload.
I like it. All right, Hot Dog playing very cautiously now out of the corner. More pressure now from Xian. This is very, very scary.
Oh, the TK Tatsu. Plus frames, goes into the shimmy bait.
He went for the walk back standing heavy punch. That worked for him in the previous round.
Well, this is just a beatdown. What a read from Xian. Level 3, and he got him. This isn't over, Alex. Now, look at the bar situation. Xian's going to be burned out, and Hot Dog is going to have screen position. The life totals are an issue, but...
Can Hot Dog take it back now? Goes for the overhead. That life is melting away. Oh, and that is a heartbreaker.
And look at all the bar on the side of Xian. That was a risk from Hotdog. He could have reversal C8 and won.
Yes, yes. All right, Hotdog. He's got an uphill to climb now in this third round.
Wow, and look, all of a sudden the pace of the match has just crawled to a halt. Neither
Hotdog
of them.
playing extremely conservatively now.
I think he's afraid of all the bar on the side of Xian. Doesn't want the damage plus the movement speed and damage buff.
Gets rewarded with the frame trap now with the corner and the plasma. All right, again with those wake up buttons from Xian. All right, this is going to hurt, but of course he only has a level 1 on deck.
Oh,
and he wasn't ready for it.
That's going to kill. I mean, this is like 70% and change, and another perfect.
Another perfect from Hotdog. That is the name of the game. Looks like that Melbourne coffee's working, Tom.
Yeah, I think so. It's powering him up. Oh, he's back! Let's go. The crowd loves the jump scares.
It's a haunted stream. It's haunted, Tom. All right, 2-0.
Oh, that was sick.
Oh.
I'm struggling, man.
Did you say Chris Wong 3 times in the mirror? Is that why he appeared?
Chris Wong jump scare.
All right.
Lock in, Alex. Lock in.
Let's go. Let's get back to it. All right. Xian. Oh, Xian's losing this time.
Oh, he didn't meet it.
Okay, Hotdog with a sizable lead now.
He's DIs,
and again,
Alex.
with the DIs, Xian has to wake up for those. That is the second perfect in a row.
Yeah, and wow, that Kimberly was looking great for a round and a half, and all of a sudden it's just crumbled, and it's looking even worse than the DJ.
Is Xian going to get sent home with a 3-0 in the losers bracket?
Yeah, it's looking likely right now, unless he can really turn up the juice. Wow, great whip punish.
Says you've got a standing medium kick. I've got one too. Check it out.
It's not a super high reward button, but the thing is, I don't honestly really see how Kimberly can compete with it at that range.
All right, ignition. Xian getting traction now.
Oh, he missed his meaty, but it's okay. Still has the pressure. Big jump in. Here we go. Corner situation. Toss the pan. Perfect parry clutch stuff from Hotdog. Wow.
All right. What's Hotdog got in the tank? He's got the perfect pressuring with that standing roundhouse. Xian opting to just block. He's only got 2.5 bars of drive gauge. Well, now 3. We just jump in.
This should be.
That might be it, Tom.
Oh, no, it doesn't. Yeah, I didn't think that would kill.
Oh,
but the stomp.
This last chance now for Xian. One chance left on the board, but there it is. 3-0. Hotdog.
Convincing start from Hotdog, looking incredibly strong on the Bison. The Kimberly pick was. It was cooking for about 90 seconds, and then it just crumbled. Like it felt like he caught Hotdog by surprise a little bit, but the adjustment was nice, like literally in less than a game. And the turnaround from Hotdog was very impressive. He continues on the losers' side of top 8, and he will be playing the winner of our next set, Alex, which is going to be T1's Oil King versus ZETA Hikaru.
Excellent. Okay, so Oil King versus Hikaru. This is going to be a Rashid versus Aki matchup, I believe, Tom.
Yes, 2 characters that definitely are considered one of, if not the strongest on the roster.
And Hikaru has been playing really well this year. 25th place at EVO Japan. He also placed 5th at the Asian Champions League, I believe. He's placed the highest out of all these top 8 competitors here at the Asia Champions League. So he is on a roll this month, and look, we're looking for him to continue the magic here today. Big shout out to all our viewers from Japan today, watching us here nearby in Australia. You're in our part of the town. Thank you for tuning in. We love you. And of course, all our local players here in Australia. If you play Street Fighter 6 online, if you play Ranked, or you just play Battle Hub with your friends, make sure you come down to your locals, and maybe you'll bump into somebody you play online
100%.
quite a lot, because this is where you make friends for life. Isn't that true, Tom?
Absolutely right. And you can see from the wonderful crowd that we've got here to watch Street Fighter 6. Let's first make some noise for me, please.
Yeah!
We've got Melbourne's finest in the front row too.
All right, Melbourne's baristas have been redeemed. Hotdog taking it 3-0 over Xian, and of course we thank Xian very much for coming out to Battle Arena Melbourne, as he always does. Oil King, of course, up there as well, fighting out of Taiwan. He placed top 32 in the Asian Champions League earlier this month, and he was also at EVO Japan as well, I believe, in the top 192.
Yeah, which it doesn't sound super impressive when you say it like that, but then you remember it's like a several thousand person bracket. So it is
8,000 entrants.
8,000 entrants. It's just insane. The love for Street Fighter 6, especially with the Japanese guys, is so awesome. You've seen it here. You've seen it here in Melbourne today. Massive crowd, massive show out, and we all feel very lucky to get to watch some of the best Street Fighter on the planet happen right up next to us on stage here.
Absolutely. All right, looks like they're going to go to a button check. I think Hikaru will be sticking with Aki for this matchup, although I would love to see his Honda as well.
Yeah, I doubt
But
that,
against Rashid, I guess Aki would be better, I'm assuming.
Fight fire with fire.
That's right.
You got to fight fire with fire. Both of these characters have some obscenely cheap stuff but obviously the level 2 from Rashid and the way that Arky, and I want to talk about Soul specifically, he's always really impressed me with the way that Arky can convert off of anything. It's a specialist character because of the fact that you have to be ready for like these weird little conversions and pickups that can turn into a 30-40% damage combo if you have the execution and decision making to be able to make that choice. So both of these characters, to be honest, are really, really cool when you see them at the highest level, because people that play them are, like I said, specialists, right? You don't pick up these characters as a pocket, right? If you're playing them full time, and they're good enough to warrant the effort. But you get to see some disgusting tech. So,
and remains to be seen if Rashid will keep his level 2 at full strength in Season 3.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
It was nerfed in Season 2, they will tell me. They're shouting at the screen, it was nerfed in Season 2.
Yeah, man, just slap on the wrist, Alex.
Slap on the wrist, that's what it was. Now, I think this will be a button check for both players.
Yeah.
And
you know what's fascinating, Alex? I feel like in the old days, right, when we were playing, the button check was always a thing, right? Street Fighter 4, Marvel 3, that sort of thing. It went out of favor.
It
Street
did.
Fighter 5 era. Now it's back.
It's back again.
Now everyone's button checking again, you know? It's funny how things sort of circle in and out when you hang around in the community.
Well, it is a multi-platform game. We're on PC, we're on PS5, PS4, and we'll also be on Switch 2.
That is actually excellent too. I didn't know.
Don't forget to pick up your Switch 2 if you're new to Street Fighter 6. It's a great entry point.
It is.
Take it with you, go anywhere, play anytime. But speaking of Switch and fantastic games, this is Oil King versus Hikaru. Losers round 1. Whoever loses here will, of course, be going home. Oil King fighting out of Taiwan. Hikaru for Team ZETA out of Japan.
All right, folks.
Let's get into it.
Into our next loser side top 8 match. Here we go. Who is going to be the trendsetter here? Who's going to assert their offense first? Both of these characters are so oppressive once they get going.
Oh, Oil King's ready for it. And look at that dominant walk forward from Hikaru straight away. Good 3-second walk forward. Hikaru fighting out of the corner now. He's starting straight back from Oil King. Oil King having to back off a bit. He hasn't got any meter to work with just yet. Hikaru just harassing.
Stack here. Great use of the forward medium punch.
I love that whip punish. He's ready for the neutral jump. Hikaru looking very switched on.
Great slide. That was sick into the overhead.
That is a great mix-up. Meaty pressure now from Oil King. Hikaru sniffs it. He's out of there.
Again into the hit confirm now with the Super Rashid kick.
And he gets the side switched on. Here comes the pressure.
And Oil King is looking really switched on at the moment. But conversion.
Again with that.
We go. Overhead. This is going to do a ton of damage. We spend it all here. Get the Oki situation. But he busts out with the OD spinning mixer.
He says, this is my round. I'm taking it. And Hikaru had so much success interrupting Oil King's combos with the crouching jab into the standing medium punch. He loves getting that crouching jab counter hit, and he's able to react to it straight away.
Now, that was something that Arky struggled with when she first came out. Had those weaker lights, but they definitely buffed those to the moon. And now you're seeing the fruits of their labor.
Here comes Oil King, 2 bars. He's trying to kind of make something happen now. He's going to get rewarded with the jump in.
Oh, no conversion though. Now the poison stack is there. The next hit will be massive if Hikaru can get it. You can see Oil King is a little bit pensive here. Gets thrown, but the poison's gone. Honestly, if I'm Oil King, I'm happy with that.
Great side switch from Hikaru. Gonna try and turn up pressure straight into the burnout. He'll capitalize here with a jumping combo. It's not going to be enough to kill. Well, he does have the level 3 on tech. Could kill Tom.
You may be. Oh, goes for that reset, but great defense from Oil King. He was ready.
He wants to keep that level 3 for the next round. Oh, I love that parry.
Sick. Spend it all. Drive rush in or converge. No! No!
Oh, a drop.
Oh my lord, went for the parry. He tried to drive rush, but just must have had an input error and just parried and burned himself out instead.
Hikaru escaping certain death there. Of course, he starts this round very positively with a level 3 on deck. Oil King's almost got his level 2 also.
Yeah, watch for who's going to be able to dump their meter first. That's going to set the pace here for this next match. Any knockdown, we're going to see a level 2 from the Rashid.
Oil King trying to establish a drive gauge league earlier on in this game, which is where Rashid likes to be.
Spend the cash. Level 3, interesting. Wants the burnout situation. I like it, I like it. You can always go for the mix-up with the level 2, but this is guaranteeing a advantageous situation. Corner place in. Oh, but that's so smart.
Gets the game now, Hikaru. He has to stay alive now. Oil King, of course, out of meter. Very dangerous. I love the jump out. There it is.
All of a sudden, look at the screen position. They're both burned out.
50% of his meter back now. Hikaru, CA on deck, looking for an opportunity to pop. There it is.
Yes, absolutely, Alex. Now we're going to see how the Oki situation falls here.
This is very favorable for Hikaru right here, of course. Oil King in the danger zone, in the corner now. There it is, the burnout. And of course, Hikaru has all the drive gauge in the world to close this out.
Yeah, this is incredibly over, and he is incredibly dead. That will be the game for Hikaru. Beautiful conversion on the combo. These are those Arky conversions I was talking about. You know, you get the wall stun, drop the puddle, and the combos just keep going and going and going. And that was such great active defense from Hikaru. They're using the OD command dash to just get out of the Oki situation, make Oil King chase, and that one committal defensive choice to avoid, like I said last time, getting burned out on their own terms, turn the whole game around. So excellent decision making from Hikaru to take the game there.
Checkmate Hikaru, game wound. Moves strongly into game number 2. Threatening with the slide. Early drive gauge stealing from Hikaru.
Oh, great OD mixer.
He's 2 for 2 on those reversal EXDPs.
Old King's always had a very, very good read on reversal timing. He just knows when to go for it. Also knows when to go for the Oki setup instead of the damage. Into the throw.
That life just melting away now for Hikaru.
How many in a row? 3.
We're
going to get 4, folks.
Can we get a 4th? Is he going to go for a shimmy? He's not.
And a perfect.
Wow. And the mental discipline from Hikaru there to not tech and not press a button. I mean, it's 4 throws in a row, but sometimes you just got to take them.
It's just all about risk aversion. You just got to take the percentage, and I guess for Hikaru, we'll rather take the throw.
Remains to be seen if that will change in Season 3. Hikaru down to 1 bar of drive gauge in the corner. Oil King choosing to capitalize now, but there's that interrupt again from Hikaru with that crouching light punch.
Oh, but hit the pun a little bit too early. Didn't get the punch they wanted, but it's okay. Drive rush in, plus frames on the forward, mini punch goes to the shimmy, catches him low.
And it looks like Hikaru took a long time to get that first game, and just like that, Oil King looks like he's going to wind it up at 1 game apiece here. No anti-air.
Look for a level 2 here. Definitely wants it, but you've got to be careful. You
again!
This is it? No, it doesn't. Goes for the overhead. Locked.
Oil King can close this out with 1 touch. He has a level 3 on deck. Here we go. Has to be careful of his drive gauge. There it is. The crouching jabs, and just like that, Oil King ties it up 1 game apiece. That was over so quickly, Tom. I can't believe that.
I know. Very, very swift adjustment from Oil King, and it feels like offense is king.
You know, I saw Oil King pause at the end of game 1 there and think to himself, what am I doing? You know, oh, that's right. Okay. And just like that.
Looks at notes.
Takes the game.
It just says hit more buttons.
Press more buttons.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Nice stuff. It was just all offense. Being much more controlling and being the person that like asserts and dictates the pace, which I think Rashid is so good at. That like you really should be trying to be the aggressor. Now that doesn't necessarily mean rush down. It doesn't necessarily mean zoning. It just means like making sure that you are controlling the pace of the match. Make them play at your tempo.
Well, most of them have had different approaches to interrupting the other's offense. I mean, Hikaru's been interrupting a lot with jabs, and Oil King's just been interrupting with straight OD reversals.
This is saying, no thank you, I would not like to block. Okay, here we go, game 3, folks. The score is 1 apiece, and another great start for Oil King, securing the corner here with the heavy mixer. The Oki situation is gross, uses the frame kill for the meaty throw.
Okay, doesn't go for it. Tried to get the throw tech out of Hikaru there. Hikaru took 4 throws in a row, says, I'm still not going to tech.
Immaculate whiff punish, going for the optimal stuff into the reset. Oki situation is bad news. Wow, that caught the air.
Pressure now from Hikaru. Oil King's almost out of meter. Hikaru can make a comeback here if he can capitalize on that drive gauge deficit, which is exactly what he's doing now.
How much do we spend here? Just goes to Oki. Okay, I like it. Meaty overhead.
That hurts.
This is going to do so much damage if Hikaru wants to spend. Oh, that was cheeky. Wow. The meaty DI spends the bar, goes for the super, and that is going to be the round. God, that was some robbery.
Hikaru breaking in and taking everything. Breaking and entering just with the simple side switch. That's all it took, Tom.
Perfect carry.
Beautiful. He's ready for it.
Okay, going for the turnaround here from Hikaru has been so swift. Super impressive stuff.
All right, backing off now. Just trying to let Oil King cook. Says you've got to come to me now. Tried to get in there just before the whirlwind came out. Wasn't fast enough, unfortunately.
Okay, Oki in. You know, it's interesting. We haven't really seen a level 2 from Oil King at all. He's just saving it for the level 3, taking the damage instead.
He likes to close out those rounds with certainty. Look at that backdash. That was a fantastic read. So much risk there, but he's going to get rewarded with an overhead. Oil King in trouble. This could be it.
This is going to be the game. 100%. You are dead. That will be
level 2.
2-1 for Hikaru here, moving on to potentially the final game of this set. This has been very, very back and forth so far.
It's been like a pendulum time, and after that disastrous second game for Hikaru, he answers back.
Well, that's what being a world-class competitor is the ability to recover from bad situations. Speaking of bad situations, Oil King is in the trenches now. But the defense, like the decision-making under pressure is just so excellent.
All right, fakes the overhead. Hikaru doesn't bite. He goes threatening.
Beautiful with punish.
That is going to be a whiff punish.
Ooh,
ready for the jump over. He says, you're not getting out of the corner. Get back in there. Again, Hikaru does it once again.
Another DI! Have we seen a single counter DI this whole top 8 so far?
Oil King in serious trouble, but he does have a jump in. That's going to give him about 50% of his drive gauge back.
Yeah.
He's evened up the life. Hikaru still in a dominant position. Misses the anti-air, unfortunately.
Oh, baits it. No punish.
That is -2 when he is burned out.
Exactly right.
All right, now it's Oil King's turn.
Look at the single
What has
hit
he got?
confirmed.
Is it going to be enough?
It's going to chip him out.
Oh.
Love the use of the Arabian Cyclone there. On hit, it kills. On block, it sets up a chip situation. It's forcing Hikaru to make a decision.
Of course, more than capable of reacting to the drive impact with a level 1. Oil King didn't risk it.
No, just go for the... And that's why Rashid's so strong, especially in the corner. He just has such layered offense. There's that OD mixer.
We're up to 4. All right, doesn't opt for the regular anti-air, now goes for the air-to-air.
Now spaced really well on the slide.
All right, and Oil King just trying to drain that drive gauge as fast as he can.
Oh, trade combos, let's go. Do we spend here?
All right, Hikaru.
That was a cute little setup.
I love the jump there. That's going to be a lot of life lost. Oil King almost burned out, and that's going to be it, Tom, I think.
Yeah, that should be.
That is the level 3. Does Hikaru have enough to kill? He's going to need another round after this, but he's going to be in a great position.
Oh, it's not over, but this is a horrendous position now for Oil King. Wow.
A chance for Oil King now, but it's not going to be enough. Hikaru tying it up 1 round apiece. He is 1 round away from sending Oil King home.
That was a really smart use of drive reversal there. Just saying, no thank you, I would not like the block. Doing it in a safe way, though, obviously, because he was burned out, makes it safe, like we said before.
Called out the straight drive rush with the standing medium kick.
And this is going to be a lot of damage. Set point here. Oil King's tournament life is on the line here at Battle Arena Melbourne 15.
Oil King with a meter lead. He does have level 3 available. That drive cage is coming up back now for Oil King. He's going to wait until he has 3 bars before he goes in. Oh, look at that with punish.
That was so sick.
Hikaru's neutral is on point.
Yeah, definitely on right now. Oil King going to need to find some magic here, but you're just getting throw looped right now, my brother. I need you to...
And that will do it. Oil King goes home. Hikaru takes it in dominating fashion over Oil King in a 3-1 win.
God, that didn't feel like 3-1. It felt much more back and forth, but when you look back on it, like Hikaru just sort of took over the game at a certain point. And they move on in losers bracket. They get the privilege for winning that set of playing against, it was Hotdog that defeated Xian, so it will be on the losers side, but that is not where we're going just yet.
Let's give a look at everyone at this trophy that the winner will be receiving.
So again, just a reminder, this is the 15th anniversary of BAM. You've probably seen it in all of the logos and assets. And you see this one-of-a-kind, unique BAM 15 trophy. Yeah, the people love it. This is just beautiful.
It's a beautiful trophy, and it weighs. It's heavy.
Makes me wish I was good enough to win something ever.
It's got a beautiful felt bottom.
Yeah.
And it looks fantastic.
We also do have medals as well for others.
Let's have a look at the medals, Tom. What have we got?
Second and 3rd place here, so custom 15th anniversary BAM medals as well.
Beautiful.
Second and 3rd
They are much nicer than the visitor passes. You want to get one of those instead. They're much better.
Visitor passes are nice.
Visitor passes are nice, but these are very nice.
These are much nicer.
Hey, we've got our next match coming up. This is the top 8 of Battle Arena Melbourne for Street Fighter 6. All of these competitors are battling out to be the champion of the 15th annual Battle Arena Melbourne tournament. And it looks like we have Hot Dogs is up there. He's going to be going up against Chris Wong of Hong Kong. And Chris, of course, has been pulling out his Kimberly, where he feels like his Luke hasn't been appropriate.
Yeah.
I think he will use Luke against Bison. I can't imagine him using Kimberly in this matchup.
I feel like having the defensive tools like a OD reversal and more consistent anti-airs as well will probably make Luke a better pick here. But hey, we're sitting on the commentary desk for a reason, so we will find out very shortly, ladies and gentlemen.
I know a lot of Luke players have been feeling that Luke is perhaps not the best this season, certainly not as good as he was in Season 1, and certainly not the demon he was in Street Fighter 5.
100%.
And I do expect him to get at least some minor buffs in Season 3.
Must be tough being an honest mid-tier, huh? You wouldn't know what that's like, would you,
I wouldn't know
Alex?
what
Street
that's
Fighter
like.
6 Ryu?
Struggling Ryu players.
Oh yeah, Ryu has to work really hard in this game, man. I feel for you. I'm sorry, but you're heard and you're seen.
He's winning too much. I can't complain anymore. It looks like we're going straight into this match, and there is the ghost of Chris Wong and Hotdog haunting our Battle Arena Melbourne stream, but also powering them up at the same time.
All right, and it looks like this is not a button check. We're into the real deal, folks. This is another loser's side bout. Loser goes home. Great start for Hotdog. He has come to play. Big damage, Oki situation. The bomb has been planted, but what a press from Chris Wong.
And look at this aggression, opening aggression from Hotdog, trying to keep that distance close between himself and Chris Wong so that Chris Wong can't get anything started with his fans.
Wow.
And Chris Wong goes down early in round number 1. He needs to keep some distance between himself and Hotdog so he can get some fan pressure started. Here we go. Oh, I think he tried to Psycho Crusher through both those.
It's a game changer in this matchup for sure. You need it. Just abuse that move. Obviously, such strong anti-projectile. We'll go straight through those fans nice and quick.
Straight into level 1. I like the head stomp to try and get some drive gauge. There's the parry. He's going to get some drive gauge straight away.
Drive rush in, goes to the shimmy. Oh, that could have been so much more than it was, but
Saves himself with the overhead.
it's not a disaster. We've got the burnout situation. Great use of the hell attack.
Hotdog now, he'll close it out with a level 3. I like it.
Sick conversion. Hotdog, air to air. You stumps the meter, spends level 3, secures game 1 in, I would call that a convincing fashion, Alex.
There's something in that coffee, Tom. It's just fantastic.
Called Melbourne's fighting spirit, Alex.
That's right. All right, straight back to character select. We are going to Luke for game number 2.
Yeah, jump straight back, like you said, has been teetering between the two. And
Really just got bulldozed in that first game by Hotdogs.
This is something that happens when you have a couple characters. Sometimes I worry that people don't trust their judgment when they select a character. You know, he may have thought that Luke was a right idea, but going, oh, but Maya's really good, so I'm just going to pick Maya because she's better. And now you're playing a set down a game, and Hotdog has so much momentum. And now we're back in the corner, right? We have a great challenge from Chris Wong, and the Luke is already, I must say, looking better than the Mai.
Chris Wong answers back. Great delayed meaty pressure there on Hotdog's wake up. Here we go, trying to close it out. Hotdog answers back with a level 1. He's going to spend it to get out of the corner here. I like it. Still at a slight deficit on life, although he does have plenty of drive gauge to work with. Here comes pressure from Chris Wong. I love the shimmy. That will close out round number 1. Chris Wong back in fine form with his trademark Luke Tom.
That stiff right hand to the jaw on the shimmy there, and now the standing like it got the stanky leg out.
Just
but no,
lovely.
It felt like that should have been more than he got out of it, and now all of a sudden Hotdog.
He was robbed of those 3 bars there, unfortunately. He's going to have to try and fight his way out of the corner here against a very aggressive Hotdog.
Great parry.
I like it, just goes for the straight throw. Haven't seen a lot of these this game. All right, second throw.
Why'd you say that? It's just going to be the rest of the round. Okay, another great conversion from Chris Wong. Does he spend here? He does. Yeah, the meter situation. Setting up a potential burnout for your opponent, but also getting a chunk of your drive back and the Oki.
You're going to see an overhead here. No. Oh, just the straight for the throw, waiting for the parry. I like it. Chris Wong answers back in game number 2.
I like that. That was a risk-averse offense. You know, walking in and seeing what the other guy was going to do and reacting accordingly, not over-committing, not forcing the issue. You have such a life lead that you have no reason to take the risk. So great decision-making from Chris Wong as we get to 1 apiece. Let's see if this week we can go to game 5, ladies and gentlemen.
Some action here in the neutral. Hotdog committing to a drive rush to try and push Chris Wong to the corner. Chris committing to his own back throw. There it is, about 3 bars for each. Chris threatening with that standing medium punch in neutral. Waiting for something from Chris. Chris not committing just yet. Waiting for those 3 bars of drive gauge to come back. He's there.
Oh, can't hit. This is going to hurt. He spends it. Look at the corner positioning too. Bomb planted. Wall secured. Just gets hit by the meaty back heavy kick off the drive rush. Oh, look at these combo rounds, ladies and gentlemen. What a cool combo. And then it makes it. You are dead. You are dead.
Deader than dead, Tom.
Dead, D-E-D. Not even close.
Hotdog cashing out to take round number 1.
Training mode combos from Hotdog looking clean right now. And looking to move up 2-1 and another great start.
Just
drive
a
rush
straight
in.
walkout crouching medium kick, but Chris with his own crouching medium kick. Here we go. No throw. Chris Wong. Hotdog opting to block. Waiting for that drive gauge to come out. He does have to back off.
Hotdog's so exciting to watch because of the way that he just turns on and off his offense. He plays at a different tempo every round. That was what a bait on the parry. Dash in. Okay,
That's looking for a shimmy there again, looking for a shimmy.
Yeah,
Chris Wong doesn't bite, but he is going to eat a throw.
He's going to bite with the level 3.
You forgot that I had level 3 ready.
Critical aren't going to be huge damage, and now all of a sudden Hotdog was looking great, but he's guessing for the round here. Oh, but he burns himself out.
Oh,
checks him, shimmy, and it works again. Baiting those pack. Damn, he's downing that coffee.
That's the 3rd time he went for a shimmy in that round, and 3 of them worked.
I thought you were going to say that's the 3rd coffee.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Right,
definitely from Melbourne.
No anti-air from Hotdog. Get off me. All right, pensive. Very conservative play, just opting to stand there, waiting for one of them to commit to the drive rush.
And it feels like Hotdog, yeah, again, this like herky-jerky tempo that he's been working at. Great parry.
Of course, Hotdog has called out the previous drive rush from Chris Wong with a crouching medium punch. Oh, that hurts.
And that was such a nice conversion too. Recognized that the second crouching medium punch wasn't going to work. Went for the crouching medium kick for the max range option. Oh, caught him. Frame trap.
No reset with the throw. Of course, he's got...
That was like an OCE rank DI if I've ever seen it.
Just escaping the corner push by a few pixels, but he is in the corner now. Oh, 2 throws.
Dead. 100%
dangerous.
Dead.
And that is a dead Chris Wong. Hotdog now 1 round away from sending Chris Wong home.
It feels like Hotdog is just making the most out of every exchange here. Like every single touch he's turning either into offense or damage.
He's been so good at calling out that forward momentum with the crouching medium punch there, just stopping any straight drive rush from Chris Wong.
Okay, and you can see Chris is starting to take throws now as well. Secures the hit on the drive rush, confirmed. Spends the bar, corner secured, safe jump done, but jumps out of the corner.
Chris Wong needs this round badly if he's going to stay alive. Needs more pressure now. Needs to drain that drive gauge away from Hotdog.
Oh, this is real bad. Oh, the DI. It looked
Not
like
looking
he tried
good.
to challenge with something, but he just didn't get
And
it.
Hotdog will close it out 3-1 over Chris Wong with a level 3 finish. 3-1. That is now 2 top 8 competitors he's sent home.
Yeah, Chris. Unfortunately, Chris Wong has run into Hotdog, playing out what I might say is as good as I've seen him play in recent memory. Just, again, the tempo that he moves at and his ability to confirm off of some of those combos were really creative in the routes that he was going for. Just squeezing every inch of damage out of Bison that he can, which is a lot. So good stuff to Hotdog as he moves on in losers. He will continue on, and we will be jumping up to our next match in the bracket. So,
well, up next, well, we haven't got anyone up next. We'll see who comes up next. But we hope you're enjoying Battle Arena Melbourne 15. Big shout out to all of our viewers. We're certainly having a fantastic time here. We hope you're enjoying the stream. And this is the 15th Battle Arena Melbourne tournament. This is the 15th time it's been run. It's going well, it's going strong, and we're having a great time. We've got all your favorite titles here, but this is the one that matters. Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, definitely the biggest bracket of the weekend entrance-wise, and I feel like personally, maybe unbiased, international talent-wise as well. The pool, shark-infested waters in these pools down in Moonee Valley Racecourse, and we see the ones that have escaped into top 8 today. We've got next up Narikun and Hikaru, so this will be another banger. What do you reckon? Give me some expert analysis, Alex.
This will be another Japan cell phone, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I tell you what I love watching most, particularly about players from Japan, is their drive gauge management.
Yeah.
Right? It is always leaps and bounds ahead. A lot of other FGCs, they do such a good job of managing their drive gauge and optimizing it to make sure that they are never ever caught with their pants down without any drive gauge. Because of course it's so important in this game, right? But as a traditional fighting game player, we're used to worrying about our life bar and our meter bar for our super combos, but drive gauge, I almost feel like, is almost as important as your life bar in this game.
It is, 100% is, and that's why we've talked about the way that they'll burn themselves out to reset neutral on their own terms. They can see the writing on the wall, right? Okay, I'm about to get burned out. I'm going to go for a OD command dash if I'm Arky, or a OD reversal or a drive reversal against a JP level 2 or something like that. Like their decision making is like, okay, I have to accept that I'm going to lose my bar here, but I'm going to do it on my own terms. Is something that I don't think a lot of other regions do. And it's won these guys games. Like, you know, we saw it a bunch of times. Hikaru was doing it previously as well, and Narikun too. So we'll see who is going to throw the first punch between these two next.
Narikun bringing out his fierce Kimberly. Of course, he was tearing it up on Friday night against Team Victoria. The corner pressure was insane. Team Victoria couldn't handle it even with the best coffee we could muster. He's going against Hikaru now, who will, of course, looks like he's going to be using his trademark Aki. And this is Aki versus Kimberly, Tom. It's not a match you see very often, but we've had so much Kimberly representation this weekend.
It happened last BAM too. It happened last BAM. We had heaps of them last BAM. Like Yagami was here as well. So there was I remember there was 3 of them in top 16. They all had to play each other, and I think only one ended up making it through to top 8.
This is the time to invest in Kimberly. Her shares are going to go through the roof in Season 3.
The stonks are rising. If you are a fan of ninjas, Bushin Ryu, all that sort of stuff, definitely a good time to play her, I reckon. Going into Season 3, this character is going to be a problem because she's kind of flying under the radar. But we're seeing her representation on the Pro Tour circuit grow and grow and grow, just like Aki. As we jump, I think this will be a button check. We will find out in a moment, but
there it is.
Aki has just become more and more popular as the months have gone by. Let's say, button check, folks. So I keep getting baited. Because sometimes they do and sometimes they don't, so I just don't know.
Exactly.
But yeah, both of these characters I think are good to invest into. However, I wouldn't surprise me if Aki does get changed a little bit in Season 3. God, I'm excited for that patch. And Elena too, man.
Elena is arriving in Season 3 with the Nintendo 2 Switch port. And look, it's going to be... I like how they left the healing to the very end of the trailer. You know, very sneaky.
It's like a jump scare. Like a horror movie. The Street Fighter 4 and me had having conniptions.
I mean, the logo came up, Street Fighter 6, and then we went, oh, thank God, there's no healing. And then, boom! There it was.
Terrifying, man.
But very good, very good. It's part of her character. She's got to have it.
And she looks great. Like, I wasn't, hugely interested personally, but after watching her in motion and the character overview video as well that they put out recently, I'm excited to jump in. I'm definitely going to be playing some Elena come June 5th, and I hope you folks all will be with me wherever you are around the world, whether it be Melbourne, Japan, the US, or otherwise. It's absolutely a pleasure to have you all watching our little pocket of the OCE FGC. It really is an honor and a privilege to get to do this every year, and we get to host some of the best Street Fighter the world has ever seen, and it will continue here with Narikun versus Hikaru jumping in to this next losers side top 8 match. Here we go.
The losers quarterfinal, Narikun versus Hikaru, the Aki monster versus the Kimberly main. This is going to be a fantastic match, and just a straight opening jump from Narikun. He's not wasting any time. Meaty pressure now, but Hikaru is ready with the parry. Says, you're not getting any meter pressure on me. I'm fighting out of the corner now. Doesn't go for the overhead. Straight for the throw. The poison.
Again. Oh, Drive Rush tried to bait something. Then a lot of not very much, but great. Those jab conversions you were mentioning before, Alex, they're back to play already.
And again, Narikun just with the straight jump on Wake Up. I love it. It's worked so well for him this entire top 8. But he is fighting for his tournament life here now, as Hikaru is as well. About even on drive gauge now. 70 seconds. Threatens with a slide. Hikaru's ready. I love the interrupt. Narikun's now going to capitalize. Needs some of his own drive gauge back.
On the parry.
Oh, and there's another throw. Hikaru going to take a third throw. He is not going to tech.
Nice chain on the lights there. Catches Hikaru pressing and secures round 1. Narikun looking, I think, to be honest, already looking better than what we saw in Winner's Side top 8. So hopefully that little bit of time, that little bit of reset will see an improved level of play here. You're going to need it because Hikaru was very good at fighting with her back against the wall in previous sets, and we're seeing it again here. Goes for the shimmy, big time heavy kick. Spends the bar, but not all of it. Going to save that level 3 for a big time conversion.
All right, it's Narikun's turn now, threatening. They just opted for the parry, but he's going to get the throw.
Looked like he was ready for the DI, but just didn't counter DI back. Run stop.
That's going to boot him out, Tom, but he is out of the corner, and he does have a level 3.
Great challenge, vibe check.
Kimberly, of course, with no level 3 lockdown. Sorry, no burnout lockdown like Aki.
What a stand line kick vibe check there. Oh, good defense. I don't know what side that was, whether it was same side or cross-up, but either way, great defense from Hikaru.
Hikaru back in this match, though. He does have level 3. Is he going to spend it? I think he will, Tom, to stay alive. There it is.
This should be dead, I believe. That was all of that off of just like a little float confirm, right? Off of the jumping button. Just immaculate
there it is.
Confirming with Aki, and this is what I was talking about when, in order to be the best with this character, you have to make the most of every touch, because every touch can be massive, not just for tempo, but also for damage as well.
The players at these levels, Tom, 3 touches and you're it.
Yeah, into level 3 now. It's going to be Narikun's turn to make you watch the cutscene.
A very strong start for Narikun now with a 40%, almost 50% life lead. He's going to go for the overhead, goes low. Catches Narikun, perhaps trying to press some buttons there. Hikaru at death's door now, staring down the loss of this first game. Great throw tech. He goes for the throw tech.
Live on a pixel. Wow! What a stand light kick. This round is not over, Alex.
Hang on. Hikaru with half a bar. Let's see.
Oh wow, that was a confidence drive impact.
Yeah. It's hard to remember sometimes when you're down to that little health. You still think you can react to a drive impact, but of course, if you don't have the health to absorb.
But the thing is that Narikun did have level 1 available.
He did.
So that was an inherent risk.
No one expects the raw DI in neutral. No one ever expects it. They're always looking for it at the corners.
Yeah. And we've seen it here. Like Hotdog especially had some strange DI timings, and they've all hit every single one of them.
It worked, Tom. It worked. If it works, keep doing it.
Costume change, I see. Yeah, it was the drip. That's the problem.
That's right. All right, and we're back to character select screen to take a moment. Very important. Gather your thoughts, your notes, your strategies. Pray to whatever god you have. This is top 8. Whoever loses is going home.
It's all or nothing here.
Narikun up 1 game.
Oh, throws him out of the coward crouch there.
Oh, and he was ready for it.
Wow, the day 1 stuff.
And I could see Hikaru was ready for the cross-up. Tried to answer with the jab. But Narikun was ready as well. All right.
Dash back, goes to the teleport and just gets clipped.
Finally manages to get that to work. And he answers with a DI out of the corner as he did in the previous game.
Oh, big punish, drops the conversion. Great combo routing from Hikaru. Sets up the block string. And take that trade all day.
Here we go. All right, Hikaru, both players opting to back off. Narikun, the drive gauge, deficit. Oh, I like it. That drive gauge is coming back again now. Here comes the pressure. Ignition. He's going to take the throw. We're going to see a second throw.
Wow, these jab checks, Alex. Clips.
Oh, I got hit there.
Oh,
and that is unfortunate.
Wow, what was that? Why didn't he just kill him?
I think Narikun thought he was going to kill. He's going to get the elbow drop ananyway.
Narikun. That was almost a disaster.
It could have been a disaster, but he is 1 game up. He's doing very well. I don't want to deal with any of that. He's going to do a straight drive reversal.
Aki's buttons at that sort of mid-range poke area are so good. You can see Narikun struggling with them a little bit, which is why he's forcing the issue with these drive rushes.
He was ready
to burn out, but these checks on the lights are just so clean, bro.
He's going to try and jump out of the corner, and he's out. He is burned out, though. Here comes the pressure from Narikun. He is up 1 round. He can close out this round if he makes use of the burnout here.
Oh, nice reaction. Nice reaction. Definitely
we don't react to DIs. We react to OD overheads.
We react to everything.
All right. All right, the meter's back now. Hikaru is back in the match.
Oh, gets clipped
but I speak too soon.
Level 3, game on the board. That's going to be 2 to donuts. Narikun currently kind of just running over Hikaru. That confidence that we saw in the previous sets is just not there right now, Alex. It's just not there. Narikun, it's like the opposite of what we saw from Narikun in winners and what we saw from Hikaru in the previous losers set. The roles have completely reversed.
Exactly. Narikun doing very well for himself now and well on his way to advancing in this top 8 losers.
Yeah, absolutely right. It's going to be a big adjustment time for Hikaru here. I like going back to character select, taking a moment, just consulting the notes and just think about what went wrong for a moment, right? Like where can I control the screen better? Because that's the issue. Is I feel like Narikun will be just like at range 5, right? Mid-screen.
Oh, hang on.
Not.
We're thinking about Honda. We're thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Honda.
The crowd's getting excited. The crowd's getting excited.
Narikun looking a bit. And that should be your expression if you see Honda at the character select screen.
Oh, they're all booing. The players love it.
Oh, no.
You know what I love? You know what I love? When you see these guys like Narikun, and they've got the headphones off, and they're soaking it all
Oh,
in.
they want it. They want Honda.
He's telling them to go away. He's saying, no, please don't. No Honda, no Honda.
I tell you what, I can't lie, Tom. I'd love to see it.
Oh,
I'd love. Hey!
let's go. The crowd loves it.
Here we go. I want to hear that Honda scream on every command grab. I want to hear it.
Doskoi.
Doskoi!
All right, that is awesome.
All right, we are going to go out with. Oh, look. Poor
Hang on,
Narikun has to switch to another notebook for his Honda
Yeah,
notes.
he's checking his Honda notes now.
Where are they?
This has been quite the back and forth so
Oh,
far
no.
between these two.
This is going to be fantastic. I'm looking forward to this, Tom.
He's opened his phone. He's consulting the notes. It just says pray. Block and pray.
Whoa!
Oh my days.
Well, there's Honda mains. We got any Honda mains in the audience here?
Oh, we definitely. Freezer is there somewhere. I see you, DT, over there too. All OCE's faithful have come through for the biggest weekend of the year for Oceanic Street Fighter.
Hikaru, the crowd pleaser. He brings out the Honda in a last bitch. Desperation.
Alright, let's see. Now, this matchup changes significantly. Oh, that was a bad headbutt spacing and a beautiful whip punish.
Will this last ditch effort work for Hikaru with the Honda? It's not looking good so far.
Uh-oh. The crowd were very excited when he picked the Honda, but they've all gone extremely quiet. Great backdash. Okay, it's go time, baby.
It's Honda
What's for
time.
breakfast? Another butt slam. Great perfect parry and back in control. Narikun, is he going to spend bar here? Will it kill if he spends everything? No, it will not. He doesn't believe.
I don't care about your setups.
Wow.
I'm going to wake up stop sign.
Oh!
Tom, no respect. No respect at all.
You can see the crowd
I
head
get no
in
respect. No respect at all, Tom. All right. This is Hikaru's last chance. Go Honda or go home.
What a challenge there with the standing light.
Finally blocks the overhead, but he's going to eat a throw. That's okay, though.
Oh, he was holding parry, but he let go of it. Oh, here we go. Chansu.
Here we go. What have we got? I love it. I like it. We're in there. We're in there, boys. Hikaru dealing out the serious damage now. No command grab.
He's just trying to burn him out here.
All right. Hikaru very dangerous, sitting on that 3.
Doskoi. Run stop. Challenge.
He's got a full stick of butter, as we like to say, ready to go. I like the headbutt. No slides for you. Very tense. Oh, look at this. That'll do it.
Assuming combo completion, is not going to even need to spend any bar. He's got the meter ready, and the crowd loves it here at Battle Arena Melbourne. Can Hikaru get a game on the board? He's committed to 3 straight with the Honda.
Whoa!
We
are not out yet. The pork chop action is here. There it is.
Hit him. Here comes the beef.
Oh, and that drive gauge is evaporating. Narikun in serious trouble now. Tried to bait a throw tech. Here comes Hikaru.
Oh, reversal level 3. I love that choice from Narikun. What a great option there. Just shutting down the momentum, getting that speed buff as well. How will Hikaru
level 3.
This should be dead. This should be the game.
Don't drop it. Done. Hikaru answers back with Honda.
Wow, there you go. He bet it all on the sumo.
Done.
And it pays in spades. First game on the board of 3 in a row required from the Honda. And the Melbourne faithful here are having a great time watching it, folks. Let's see if Hikaru can bring it all the way back.
Look at this, just walking forward. I am Honda. You do not intimidate me.
Exactly right. You got to play around my game.
Who said he's low tier? All right, still trying to get a whiff punish on the jab.
Oh, he went for the
I like it. Narikun so ready. All right, Hikaru in a spot of bother here in the corner. It's still only the first round.
Great vibe check with the little crouching light.
He's
out
out
the corner. Great, another great vibe check. The standing light is and the crouching light really paying off. Beautiful whiff punish.
He's been so good with that standing medium punch whiff punish. Really made Narikun be careful with his buttons in mid-range here.
He's gotten out of the corner though.
And you can see Narikun backing off even though he's got Hikaru in the corner!
Scoop!
Dolce!
Got the hit. No, didn't convert though. Plus
Here we go. Here we go. One more from Hikaru. One more.
Is he going to come out and grab again? How does he close out this round? Beautiful parry. He's been auto-dialing up those headbutts. Narikun starting to adjust. He DIs and burns himself out. No,
Hikaru going for the win. It's good. Look at this. Three rounds in a row, Tom. 3 rounds.
This is insane.
Okay, Narikun back to business now. Straight Kimberly opener with the standing medium kick. Oh!
Bust out. Okay,
Hikaru.
buff on deck.
Oh!
Great parry.
That's okay.
Heavily scaled, but we're going to get the Oki situation. Tosses can.
Oh, I like the back dash. It's not enough.
Oh, but he drops.
Oh, great block on the overhead. Look at this defense from Hikaru. I love it. Here we go.
For the plus frames. Goes for the shimmy. Narikun
Threatening.
doesn't fight.
Threatening. Oof. Has to be so careful with those headbutts. Narikun has been perfect parrying those. Oh! Same goes for the butt stomp. Narikun with level 3 on deck.
Oh,
I like it. I think he might spend it here, Tom, in order to stay alive.
I think you spend everything here.
There it is.
That'll be the round.
Okay. Narikun tying it up.
And the thing about it as well is that we're going into the next round now with the level 3 buff. So
Hikaru certainly in a favorable position going into round 3.
let's see. How does Hikaru adjust? Needs to be undeterred by losing a round and needs to be undeterred by these command grabs whiffing.
It's okay. We make those reads with Honda.
The part of why I think this has worked is that he's playing so fearlessly.
Danger now for Narikun. Hikaru turning up the volume.
I love that drive reversal. Just resetting the neutral situation.
I do not want to be in the corner against Honda. There we go.
I think he wasn't expecting to get hit by it. Looking to secure the burnout here.
Just looking to go straight for the drive gauge robbery. Trying to get him into burnout. That will seal the round. He does have the level 3 on deck. Narikun desperately trying to parry to stay alive. He's in trouble.
Goes low, goes low. Oki situation. Double dash. Meaty stuff. That was nasty. Now the corner. Go again. Hikaru's running out of time.
Has Hikaru got a back dash? No, he's got the block on the overhead.
Hits the button.
It's good.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Are we going to see a kill here from Hikaru?
God, this is going to be very close.
This is going to be... It's good! It's good! The Honda gods have smiled on Hikaru.
Wow. And that was all. He just went, screw it, I'm mashing. And he just was hitting buttons. He could count it like 3 times.
Wow.
And then the third one connects, just rips the headbutt, level 3, critical art, dead. Game 5.
How good is this, Tom? How good is this? If he can bring this back 3-2, that will be amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not entertained, I don't know what will. I tell you what, this has been...
Straight back into it. You know, I would have thought Narikun would have gone to character select.
No.
But he's straight back in. He says, I'm not losing to Honda. But Hikaru has other ideas.
Wow. Using that crouch jab to such great effect.
All right. Drive gauge tries to get the punish. Oh, I love the neutral jump. Doesn't get the stop sign. Narikun is ready for it. And Hikaru in a familiar position, but does any of it matter, Tom?
We're going to see.
He's straight out, has enough time to block.
Okay, we'll take that. Lucky to not get perfect parried there. You know that Narikun's looking for it.
Very kinetic opening first 30 seconds. Hikaru down to about 40%. Narikun still backing off.
Oh, blocks the low, but gets hit by the follow-up. Counter hit. He mashed on the plus frame. Clipped by the overhead. He spends it all here, and I think this is dead.
And that's the first time he hasn't managed to block that overhead from Narikun. I'm surprised. He is going to spend a level 1. Is Honda able to take this? I don't think he will. There it is, round 1.
Optimal stuff from Narikun as he goes to set point in this game 5, ladies and gentlemen. If you want Hikaru to win, you better start making some noise now because he's running out of time.
Hikaru is on a highway to the danger zone, and he's taken Honda with him.
Back to the corner. Boy, Hikaru has spent a lot of time in his left corner, Alex.
Oh, again, 3 for 3.
jump.
Narikun has guessed all 3 of those. It just hasn't worked out for Hikaru, unfortunately.
Oh, he just jumped out.
Oh!
Wow, I cannot believe it. No anti-air.
The body splash is there. Oh, I thought he was going to recover in time, Tom.
It looked like it was supposed to be bait, but he just mistimed it, and now we're back in the
Narik.
blender.
He's going to have one more chance. Oh!
He makes the level 3, and he takes it, and he's popping off. He's popping off. Let's go. What a set. Yeah.
What a scare. What a scare. You can see Narikun was definitely shook by that change.
Yeah, 100%. And you can tell he's proud of that one. That was a hard-earned victory, man.
What a match, though.
That was an amazing set. The ups and the downs, the changes in tempo, the Honda pick, just sending it and hoping on the critical art, forcing game 5. But man, Narikun
I think we need to make it a rule. If you're down 2-0 in top 16, you need to pick Honda.
You need to pick Honda.
That's what you have to do.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. We're reinventing the meta here at Battle Arena Melbourne 15.
What a match. And both these players getting a huge round of applause from our audience.
Yeah.
We always love a sneak Honda pick.
Yeah, 100%. That was sick. That was sick. Great stuff from Great stuff from both players, man. That was just a joy to watch.
He thought he was going to ride it home with an easy 3-0, and there's Hikaru getting a round of applause.
Round of applause from the crowd. Thank you, everybody, for cheering on Hikaru for an amazing set. Went out with a bang, that's for sure. Unfortunately, their Battle Arena Melbourne weekend ends now.
But what a way to go, Tom.
What a way to go. Went out like a champion.
Went out with a bang.
But now we are moving back to our winners side bout here. We're going to have Sahara versus Ryusei.
And yeah, Sahara. So it's going to be Ed versus JP, Tom.
Yes.
And of course, this is winners side action, I believe.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
This is winners finals right here. So we are getting to the pointy end of this top 8, ladies and gentlemen. And I mean, you've only been seeing the best of the best the whole way through, but we're getting to the real creme de la creme now. We're really the best of the best here in Battle Arena Melbourne 15. It is the joy to be here, man, and it's a joy to work with you again.
Of course, Tom.
Pleasure. Shake my hand, goddammit.
I will shake your hand.
You're gonna leave me hanging on the stream, bro. I was like, what are you doing?
Let's leave that to the end. Hey, I think Sahara placed 4th at the Brussels Challenge in May earlier, which is fantastic. 4th place. That was a hugely stacked tournament.
Yeah,
so
it was.
Brussels also playing very well this month of May, and well, I believe we're in June now, but very much in the zone, as it says, and he's going up against Ryusei, of course, who is a staple of the Japanese FGC.
Yeah, an absolute beast too. Someone who I think I always like to find, like, at least the way to me that Ryusei plays, like, fearless. Has always been very, very fearless, even in Street Fighter V as well. Is willing to, because a lot of people, especially in this game, are very risk averse. I feel like he's willing to let it rip if he has a read in a way that a lot of people aren't.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Love it, love it.
Let's see, is this a button check or are we straight in? Yeah, it's a button check.
This will be.
You go. So,
I love the asset package this year. All these character portraits.
No, everyone on the CouchWarriors team have really put in a lot of effort.
We don't have the alternative costumes, so we have the player portraits.
Exactly.
It's very good.
Exactly right. I think it's a nice idea. One thing that I love about this community, not just in OCE but globally, is the personalities, right? Everyone is such a character, and unless you go to these majors, you don't really get to experience that, and actually get, go out for dinner with like the Japanese guys and learn more about them, more than just being like a professional gamer, right? And I think doing little things like that where they get to express themselves a little bit is always a really good idea, and I think that everybody should do it more.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'm a big fan.
Because we only really get to meet them through social media, right?
Yeah, and or like, watching their replays on Ranked or something. It's not really like a look. You don't get to meet the person, right? Which is the best part of this whole thing, is getting to spend time with these wonderful people here in the crowd, here on the stage.
And meeting the best player for that character.
Yeah,
that is always a privilege.
100%.
There's plenty of Ed players, there's plenty of JP players, but meeting the best JP or the best Ed, especially if you main that character.
100%. It's like meeting your heroes, right?
It sure is.
It's a real privilege.
All right.
And these two definitely are on that list of best with their character in the world, and that's why they're here in Winners Finals at Battle Arena Melbourne 15, ladies and gentlemen.
Winners side action here, of course, so both of these players will have another chance if they do lose here today. Ryusei takes on Good 8 Squad's Sahara. This is a very high stakes match. We are into the top 4 of Battle Arena Melbourne 15 now, and any of these players could have a very good chance of taking the entire tournament. Let's get into it. Sahara versus Ryusei, Battle Arena Melbourne 15 in Melbourne, Australia.
Winner qualifies for grand finals here, so there is a lot on the line. And let's see who's going to set the tempo here early.
Oh, and look at this opening offense from Ryusei.
Both of these characters like to sort of play that in-between game a little bit here, so it's going to be interesting to see who takes the role of the aggressor. So far, it has been Ryusei.
Ryusei just keeping Sahara locked down with the portal in conjunction with the aggression. All right, I like the parry from Sahara. You don't get any crouching jabs. Going to see forward now. No throw. Meaty pressure.
Stand heavy punches. A menace. Great conversion.
Huge swing from Ryusei. He's going to use the level 1 here to close it out. Oh, doesn't even need it, Tom.
The OD spike does a hell of a lot of damage at the end of those combos. So nice and easy. Ryusei on the board in what I would say is a pretty quick round 1.
I could see Ryusei jumping up and down on the spot, getting himself warmed up in the crowd before he actually came on board for this match. He's certainly in the zone.
Yeah, high energy guy. Definitely a very high energy guy. Okay. Air to wear, great parry, good timing for it, great decision from Sahara. To the corner, but the OD Amnesia fighting his way out, using the resource to escape. Wow, he got away with ripping the crystal there.
Ooh.
And it pays in spades. Back to full screen we go.
That's some of that JP privilege there. If you've got the portal up, you do have someone watching your back.
100%.
All right, Ryusei opting to just... Oh, look at that huge swing from Sahara now. Gets rewarded with the corner. Now Amnesia from Ryusei. We're going to see he's not going to do it again. He's already done it once this round.
Just jumps out again.
Both players with level 3. Ryusei
Yeah,
running low on drive gauge.
You can't just jump out here. You have to hold all of this, but the blocks! Great
Right.
defense!
Oh,
and the level 3
and a
reversal!
straight wake up. Don't know if this is going to be enough, Tom.
I think
He's going to have...
going to be alive, but I think it was a great spend.
Yes, he's
Now
gonna
the situation here is so much better.
Oh.
I love the OD Amnesia. Oh my god,
Oh.
that converts. Crouching medium
Ryusei.
kick, full conversion. Goes for the Oki.
Oh.
Teleport on the shimmy bait. That was disgusting.
Wow.
What a game one. Damn, and that's what I was talking about, right? Like, Ryusei just commits to these high-risk options because he has the read, right? Fearless play from Ryusei in game one there. That was sick.
It's so expensive to try and tech against JP in the corner,
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
with all the setups he has. And if anyone has all those setups, it's going to be Ryusei. He knows when you're in the corner, you're a little bit desperate. You might press buttons on wake up.
Yeah.
But look, both of those rounds still could have gone either way, Tom. I mean, there were a few very big reads. Both of these players had fantastic reads, but it was just Ryusei able to close out the last 2 or 3 reads there to take game number 1. Straight back into it.
It's just capitalizing on small exchanges, and Ryusei was just doing it better in game 1. So I don't know if Sahara really has much that he can adjust in the game plan here. It's probably just going to be more of the same, but do it better, truthfully.
Threatening with the feint. Oh, no anti-air from Ryusei in time. Sahara, great jump.
I'd love to see Sahara do a bit of a job of controlling the corner when they get it. Because Ryusei has been pushed back to the wall several times, but it either just jumped out or fought back immediately, every single time. Haven't got any mileage out of it at all.
Sahara fishing for a whiff punish there in the neutral, tries to jump back. Ryusei calls it out.
Great conversion. Into the corner we go. Let's see what we can do with it here.
I like the delayed media there from Sahara. Great
Nice.
parry.
Okay.
He's going to get rewarded with the corner now. Amnesia Ryusei not taking any of that. Just going to go straight for the Amnesia. Oh, that whiff punish hurts.
A nasty whiff punish. Goes for the DI to burn him out. Now it's look for... Oh, again, these jump outs, they're really costing him, Alex.
Yeah, that could have cost Sahara the round, but he does manage to capitalize. There it is, round 1, Sahara. Oh, huge jump in.
Big time.
Quite sure what Ryusei was looking for there.
Great air throw. Beautiful stuff. Sets up the crystal. Oki situation.
Those portals causing Sahara to back off there. Ryusei's been great with the lockdown and then using the strength of the portals as a springboard for the aggression. But speaking of aggression, here comes Sahara. Looks like this second game is running away well and truly.
Yeah, definitely. Has been just much more offense focused. I think was a little bit too passive game 1.
Several great jump ins from Sahara. Oh. Okay, Ryusei trying to make an attempt, but it's not going to work. Sahara answering with game number 2. Tying it up at 1 game apiece here. Going to see a move back to character select from Ryusei. No, we're straight back into it.
Straight back in. Just got to, the game plan is working. We just need to adjust a little bit, be a bit more in control, use those anti-airs.
This is so dangerous here. The first player to get a confirm into drive rush is going to be rewarded with the corner. There's a big jump in there.
Oh, that was so unlucky for Sahara. That was an open world combo if you just hit a heavy there, but instead, back to full screen, and now you're in the shmup hell. Crystal's out, put on those ghosts.
It's a great jump. Sahara in now. Oh. Okay, trying to find a way in.
Punish, absolutely. Beautiful stuff. Back to full screen with you.
You're out again. Down to 40% health. Oh!
Great DP. I
That
love
is
that
one way to
option.
answer drive rush.
Ah, but that's going to be dead here, Alex.
That'll do it.
Beautiful stuff. And
Ryusei.
again, didn't even need to spend any bar. Just using that drive meter efficiently. Like you said earlier, that drive management is really the key thing that separates these guys from the rest of the world.
Oh, and Ryusei just waiting for something to Sahara to press a button. Oh! That hurts so much. These normals from Ed. That'll do. Yep, this is the 3rd time he's done Amnesia, being pushed in the corner there.
So gross. Used the Amnesia as a bit of a ploy, and then went for the overhead on the Ghost.
There we go, and look at all that screen space stolen back thanks to the portal lockdown. Sahara trying to get footing here, just eating that crouching medium kick. Level 3 for Ryusei. Sahara almost at level 3 also, but here comes the level 2 from Ryusei, trying to close out this round. And game number 3, that might be enough.
No! Drop the conversion, but it's okay. Works out in the end. Drive rush in, spend all that cash, secure the game 2-1. This has been an incredibly bad back and forth affair. It was game 1 was just a steamroll from Ryusei. Game 2 was a steamroll from Sahara. And now here we are. Game 3, Ryusei really just ran away with that one. Let's see what the adjustment is here.
These jump-ins from Sahara have been so good, especially in game number 2, but it looks like Ryusei was switched onto it
more,
in that third game,
100%,
and you know, he was so good at the switching between the zoning and the aggression, He's out, he's zoning, and then he's in with the aggression.
Yes.
He's committed every single time. And I mean, you know, that is the archetype of JP.
Yep.
But Ryusei is a master at maximizing his tool set in both those situations.
Absolutely.
And it's up to Sahara to really try and get around that, get in and stay in.
Yes,
because
that's the problem. And losing the corner has really been costing them because they get in and then they just jumped out.
Ryusei has amnesia 3 times to get out of the corner successfully.
100% hasn't been able to control the corner when they've got an offense going. So I'd like to see Sahara make the adjustment here. Let's see if they can figure it out. Again, we've got a corner position here. Now we are at full screen, but let's see. But again, just great active choices on offense and defense from Ryusei, and just fights their way out again.
I like this parrying in the neutral from Sahara. Those buttons from Ryusei will drain so much meter if you don't, especially that overhead. Great answer. I'm going to see no amnesia from Ryusei. He's going to content to just sit there in the corner. Sahara trying to get those 3 bars back. Great overhead. You're not getting out for free. Backs off, expecting the amnesia this time. A little bit pensive.
But again, like not doing a lot with the corner here. Here we go. I went for the shimmy.
That's
so
gonna hurt.
Many straight hits, but one of them finally pays off. Sahara back on the board. Are we going to see a game 5 in our winners finals here?
Total lockdown in the corner. Total lockdown in the corner from Sahara.
Now that's what we've been looking for this whole set.
Just beautiful play. Here comes Ryusei with a little bit of aggression of his own. Oh. Perhaps a crouching medium punch there from Ryusei, just a little too late. Sahara catching him with a counter hit. His own range on that normal. Ryusei puts up the portals, trying to get some drive gauge meter back. He wants all of his drive gauge before he goes in. Here it goes.
Low patience,
Sahara
patience.
opting to jump back.
Doesn't have any reason to take a risk right now.
Yeah.
Forcing Ryusei to be the aggressor and just controlling space. All of a sudden,
look at the walk back. Oh, just gets tagged. That's unfortunate.
All of that hard work, and now we're back to our regularly scheduled content of Ryusei just being in firm control here.
What's he got? I don't think we're going to see a drive impact from either player. They're both too ready for that. Ooh!
Defense, great parry. Ryusei put himself in the corner too.
This is Sahara's game to win now.
Yeah, look for the DI potentially. Nobody just jumps out.
Oh, and such a brave dash
and then
forward.
Level 2s. This
Burned
is
out and still dashes forward. I like it. Oh, look at these parries.
Yeah, just holding it down. A committal option from Sahara pays off.
And look at all that burnout. He's back already. Sahara needs to close this one out. Ryusei only with level 1. Sahara playing extremely conservatively. Wants to take this second game.
Spends the cash.
Sorry, this 4th game.
And that is going to be the round. We are going to a final round here.
Match point now for Ryusei.
Let's see. Can Sahara clutch it out? Force that game 5. Now it's do or die time here in winners finals. Battle Arena Melbourne.
Was just hoping for a throw tech there. That would have been a full 50% with the level 3 meter. Ryusei didn't bite.
Check on the standing medium punch. Goes in for the stagger. Tick throw option. Dash in. Securing the corner.
And that crouching medium kick from Ryusei has been doing so well. All right. What's he got? Sahara not opting to go back in. Ryusei threatening with the crouching medium kick. We go level 2 time.
Low.
This is going to hurt.
DI into the extra conversion. Secures the Oki. The meter situation now looking rough.
What an answer. That is fantastic. But he's
down.
still going to be burned out. Sahara has no choice but to go in now.
But
level 3 on deck.
Yeah. Opportunity knocks here. We get the right combo. You're dead in 2
Sahara
touches.
almost back. Is he going to take the drive impact? Ryusei's not going to risk it. He is!
Yes, he is,
oh,
but he gets
great
clipped.
neutral jump.
He clipped him, and he goes into the level 3. And now, look at the drive meter for Ryusei. This is going to be burnout and Oki. 1 touch away from dead. 1 errant DI. And
Sahara.
this is what happens. Now you've got to hold this block string.
With a chance now.
What a vibe check on the challenge. This is not over, ladies and gentlemen.
Sahara, 1 chance now. There it is.
drive rush in, looked like clipped a backdash, and we are going to another Game 5 in winners finals. Another banger set coming at you from Moonee Valley Racecourse. Killer stuff here. Absolutely awesome from the two of them. They're having a good time, you can tell as well. So this is going to be it. A first to one for all the marbles here on winners side.
I think in that last string while Ryusei was in burnout, I think Sahara was maybe expecting a level 1 to interrupt in the string.
Yep.
That's why there was a little bit of hesitation.
Yep.
And of course, why not if you're up 2 games to 1? But it is now 2 games apiece each. It's anyone's match here. This is winners final action. Taking a breather now before we go into this 5th and final game. The winner of this, of course, will go through to grand final. High stakes, high pressure match. Battle Arena Melbourne 15.
One more first to one for all the marbles here on winners finals. Who is going to take it? Will it be Ryusei, who has been in firm control with the JP, or will it be Sahara?
Was that a teabag?
He's faking
I see
the
something.
spike. He's faking the spike.
Ah, yes.
It is toxic though, but that's just JP's toxic.
Right.
The corner position and control here.
Sahara in the corner, down to 2.5 bars of drive gauge. In a bit of trouble now.
Yeah, this is back to your regularly scheduled content of Ryusei, just doing a little bit of a bullying session in the corner here. See if Sahara can fight his way out. DP into the back throw is a great start.
All right. And Sahara even it up now with corner pressure. Just looking for that crouching medium kick, looking for a whiff punish.
What a DP.
All right. I like the throw. No amnesia. That health bar is melting from Ryusei. Great perfect parry. Third throw.
Gutsy walk-in throw.
Just wakes up with the jabs.
Oh, but he secured the hit, but actually didn't do anything with it. What
is 2 now? What have we got?
Just takes the hit and full conversion. Back
Sahara
to full screen. This
has
is
got
really
the
bad.
life to spare. Up step.
Oh! Great neutral jump. Goes straight under the ODDP. Great stuff there.
Big
Now
swing.
set
Big
point
swing
again.
from Sahara, but Ryusei saw that one coming, unfortunately.
Okay, but here we go. Fighting back. Not going down without a fight. Round 2 is a great start for Sahara. Can they force that final round?
Sahara with level 3. Still having trouble with that crouching medium kick from Ryusei.
Beautiful anti-air.
I like the amnesia. Pop it early. Don't want to get cornered.
Sahara's defense has been so good over this last game and a half. Oh, poorly
That's an
placed jump
unfortunate.
in.
Does have level 3 on deck, though.
Oh, bust out again, these DPs. He is not afraid. Whiff punish, goes straight in, spend the cash. No, doesn't do it. Baits it, baits the
That's
amnesia.
what Sahara was looking for in the previous game, and it works out. Final round, final game.
Finally baits the OD amnesia, and it comes at the most important time. Let's see if that is going to dissuade Ryusei from using it in this final round here. Oh, dash in, overhead gets clipped. He was stand blocking, but he hesitated.
That's
Level
unfortunate. All right, Ryusei is going to spend it early. Here we go.
Great defense and even better challenge. Wow, into the level 3. That was ridiculous.
You see that, Tom? Not only defended against the entire level 2, but answered back with their own level 3.
That was sick. That was sick. God damn. All right, here we go. Charging it up.
Oh.
Good shimmy. Sahara has just leveled up. Going for the side switch combos. Secures the corner.
Sahara closing it out now. This could be the end for Ryusei. There it is.
The hit. Sahara with their back against the wall fights back and takes down Ryusei in a killer 5-game slog and books their ticket to grand finals here at Battle Arena Melbourne. God damn, what a killer set from Sahara. He just leveled up in that last round. Like, just completely different style of play. Was so controlling and like methodical on offense. God damn, that was killer. That was super special stuff from Sahara as he continues on, and that pops Ryusei down in the losers. Not all over yet. Gonna have to work through a couple of killers to get their run back, but yeah, damn, that was nuts.
Sahara from the Good 8 squad moves forward to the grand final. We are going to see a Good 8 squad member in the grand final here today, but we still have 3 other competitors to go. We have Hotdog29 up next. They are going to be fighting for their own place, potentially in the grand final. And Hot Dogs has been powered up by our Melbourne coffee today.
Absolutely. Is that like number 5?
The caffeine never ends.
Did you see the exhibition that we ran on Friday night? Now, people were questioning why I had the likes of like Nyanti, Mikel, and Nephew on Team Melbourne. All right. Now, I, as a Melbourne faithful, know that they were born and raised in Melbourne, and I will not have anyone tell me otherwise. I'm currently getting heckled, but it's the truth, goddamn you, it's the truth.
Look, we've got to take what we can. You know, we're a small nation with a small amount of players, but we punch above our weight, okay?
Exactly right, exactly right.
Especially when it comes to Honda.
Exactly right.
Our Hondas are very good, I think.
100%, 100%. Everybody knows Frieza, one of, if not the premier Honda in the
I want to get a look at this Narikun box. I want to see it
I know.
after the tournament has concluded. I want to see what it looks like. I want to see if it really works. I want to hear from competitors to see if it really, you know...
Yeah, whether it makes a difference. Yeah, 100%. Look, I will say, like, when I was playing in some of my pools today...
Is he selling these at the tournament?
I'm going to set up a stall. I was playing people in, like, my pools matches, and I could see them mashing DP, so I would just stop. So there is method to the madness. Now, at this level, does it make a difference? I don't know. But we will find out, because we're going to see whether Narikun can continue to burn through the top 8 here at Battle Arena Melbourne 15 as they do the little button test here, the button checkerino.
We're almost at the business end. We're almost at the grand final. We've already cemented one of our competitors, and now it's just down to 3 more competitors. See who will face Sahara in the grand final of this tournament, and these 2 gentlemen will be battling it out for just that very shortly.
Yes. There is a long road ahead. We have hit the part of the day where you're in the hot seat. Right?
Look,
if you win, you stay on. You lose, you go home. Whoever plays and wins this match will be staying on the setup and playing Ryusei immediately after, and then going into grand finals if they're able to again. Will it lead to momentum, or will it lead to burnout?
And I want to take this opportunity to give a shout out to the BAM after party, of course, that's happening from 8 p.m. onwards at Deluxe Bar on Mount Alexander Road. We've got games, DJs, giveaways, and you get a free drink.
Yes, absolutely. You can. There has been flyers passed around the venue if you are here, so you can scan the QR code there to grab a ticket. You'll also be able to find the information on the CouchWarriors socials as well. So please do come along. I'll be heading down for a couple of cold ones to celebrate another wonderful weekend here at Battle Arena Melbourne. I would love to see you there, but before we get to that, we, ladies and gentlemen, are jumping into losers semi-finals here. Battle Arena Melbourne. It's Talon's Hot Dog versus ONIC Narikun, who will continue into the bracket. Let's find out right now.
Narikun soldiering on after a bit of a scare versus Honda in his previous game.
A scare is an understatement.
Oh, I love that backdash. That takes a lot of courage because you can lose a lot of health if you get it wrong. Hot Dog now bullying with Bison, as is the Bison archetype. It's his time now. He's got Narikun in the corner. Narikun out.
Oh, no check on the OD teleport. Normally you can react to that with an anti-air, but just wasn't ready.
50%. Narikun back to 4 bars of drive gauge now, in a great position now with Hot Dog in the corner. Doesn't go for a shimmy. Narikun is going to eat that level 1 straight away. Hot Dog answering with a level 1.
Yeah, it's going to be a punish, absolutely minus on the scissors. Great stand light kick.
And I love the
drive rush.
I love the drive rush into the scissors, because if you try and whiff punish the drive rush, of course you're going to hit the scissors.
Full conversion. Yeah, counter hit full conversion. It's a little bit of a Hail Mary, at least when it's spaced incorrectly, because as you saw there, Narikun punished it handily. But,
2 for 2 on the overheads this round. Could he go for 3? No.
He tried, but
gets the throw anyway. That's good. 4 for 4, and that health is evaporating. Hot Dog in trouble.
Great bait on the parry with the run stop into the nothing, but the vibe check. Hot Dog's fighting here.
That was a serious counter hit he was going for. Oh, I love that answer. The optimization. Is he going to go for a level 3 here, Tom?
Yeah, he damn well should, because that's going to be the game.
There it is.
Takes it in straight round over Hot Dog, who I felt looked pretty unstoppable in their previous losers matches, but they've immediately ran into a wall in the form of Narikun here.
So many throws in that second round, you know, he makes such good use of that overhead, and if you manage to block the overhead, you're going to eat the throw straight away.
Yeah, plus on block, that's cheap, that's cheap.
But
Alex.
That's what plus and block is.
Yeah, exactly right, yeah.
All right, Hot Dogs taking a moment Back into it now. Hot Dogs at a game deficit. Threatening with that standing heavy punch. I like it. Rewarded with the crouching medium punch. It's got the corner. It's time for Hot Dogs now to capitalize on those throws.
And I'm enjoying the fact that Hot Dog is throwing more, because in that first game, Narikun was parrying a lot in these block strings and after blocking specials. So you can see the immediate adjustment from Hot Dog. He's going, okay, you want to parry? Well, here you go. Started going for those throws. Secures the perfect in game 2. And
complete lockdown with that Psychoplasma on Narikun. Didn't want to press a button because the combo would have been too great. Hot Dog knew this to capitalize with the throws. Hot Dog jumping back now, doesn't want to deal with any of that Narikun pressure.
Gets caught.
Converts. No overhead, goes low this time. Great counter hit.
Trap on the plus frames. Jumps out though, not able to control the corner. That's been the story of today's offense for a few players.
Narikun, big swing out of the corner, gets rewarded. It's Narikun's time to shine now. He's going to cash out and perhaps use the level 3. Yes, there it is.
Did build it literally on that last hit. So great understanding of your available resources and building your combo accordingly and taking the round here. Going to a final round in game 2. But you know what? If you're a Hot Dog, that's the best way to lose for you, because now you've got that 3-bar advantage. You get the right hit and you're looking at a 55-60% life lead.
Hot Dog, of course, losing the first game in straight rounds, but answers back with a first perfect in game number 2. And he's well on his way to evening up this 1-all. Oh, great overhead.
Great parry. Oh, no, too far. Gets blown up with the drop. Spaghetti everywhere, Alex. Nobody can complete a combo. Oh, but the shimmy. All of a sudden, this has just turned around.
Narikun in the zone now. Hot Dog in serious trouble. Tries to go for the back throw into the corner. I like it.
He just sent it on the run heavy.
Narikun with level 2.
Goes for a safe jump, and he messes it up. Hits the overhead, though. Spend all your cash.
That will do it. Yes. Narikun going up 2-0.
That one's got to hurt for Hot Dog, man. That one's really got to hurt. That he was in firm control, had the punish, drops the punish straight into just exploding. Narikun was ready for the scramble, and I think, oh, okay, hang on a moment. Looking at the DJ.
He's thinking about it. Has a very strong DJ, of course. And this is the second time that Narikun has had a pocket character thrust upon him.
He's not impressed, guys. He's not impressed.
Whoa!
Whoa, What a character.
Looks like he is sticking with Bison, though.
Okay, he's going back to his notes. What a character. Awesome stuff.
All right, Narikun up 2-0.
I mean, that's so awesome, man. Like, he's on stage in a massive tournament, highest stakes possible, and here he is laughing, having fun, engaging with the crowd. Just awesome, man. Shout outs to everybody that's entered and is in the crowd, has participated this weekend. The energy in here is immaculate. It's just such a great place to be.
He's not using headphones either, Tom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hot Dog's deep in thought, deep in the zone, although he is down.
I think a lot of the strongest players feed off of crowd energy, like Mena RD, for example. Never plays with headphones on. He wants to hear the energy in the room, right? I think that powers up a lot of people.
All right, okay, he sniffed out the throw there. Just a straight jump back.
Oh, great start,
It's a parry. Not going to be a lot of damage, but he is going to be rewarded with 2/3 of the screen. I like it. Standing medium kick.
Haven't used that button a lot.
Get out of there.
So far.
Narikun taking a moment to compose himself. Wow.
That was a disgusting whiff punish.
That was a huge hitbox. All right. Lockdown from the plasma once again. Standing roundhouse. Doesn't opt to go for the throws this time, just the standing roundhouse to close out game number 1.
Another great round for Hot Dog, but we haven't been able to convert these into games, Alex. We've been able to get a good round here and there, but it's never been consistent enough to get on the scoreboard.
The classic Kimberly special walk back and whiff punish with the standing medium kick. That is the Kimberly party starter.
I wonder if he drive rushed in, whether he could have converted there, but it's all right.
Or
maybe it's not all right.
Fantastic. I think was expecting the throw back into the corner. Here comes Hot Dogs. No joy with the throw this time.
Plus frames now. Scoops him into the corner. Corner positioning again. Hot Dog this time. The overhead from downtown.
We don't want to drop this one, and he is not going to drop it this time. Game number 3. Hot Dogs answers back. It is now 2-1 to Narikun.
Onto the board. Sometimes the first one can be the hardest. Let's see if Hot Dog can bring this back all the way. He's going to need to win another 2 in a row over Narikun, which has proven to be very difficult so far this weekend, that's for sure.
Narikun has got a and look at that, the reactions to be able to block that opening scissor kick. And we're going to get the corner for that. Here comes the pressure. Great tech.
Oh, God, Hotdog is...
So slippery. Oh,
Hotdog
no
is
punish
not
on the
a
head stuff. Okay.
Back throw. Hotdog's active defense pays in spades, but not this time.
Just
Gets clipped by the perfect parry.
ready.
Scoop back into the corner. Now, how do we press here if you're Narikun?
Again with another back throw. Both content to take these back throws. Here they come. All right, Hotdog. The drive gauge deficit. There it is. He's going to get some of it back now with a throw. Oh!
Bust out.
Narikun waking up with a statement. Still in the corner.
Plus frames in. Going for the frame trap. Run overhead.
This is how it starts. Pressure. Hotdogs opting to back off a little bit. Get some of that drive gauge to come back.
100%.
Here comes Narikun making a play for it.
Building back that meter, and it pays off with the cash out into the level
I think this might be it, Tom.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, all right, and Hotdog still alive.
Nicely done.
Round number 1.
And
Can he bring it to 2-all?
Are we going to have another game 5, Alex? I have a feeling that we are. Let's see if Narikun can change that. No anti-air this time from Hotdog. Oh, punch counter on the throw. Went for a parry, gets clipped on the medium.
Was expecting a
time.
third throw. Oh,
Wake
straight
up!
out.
Crouching medium kick.
I don't care about your setups. This is how I'm going to get out. Still got to make it happen, though. Got to get as much drive gauge back as he can. Threatening with the standing roundhouse. Another beautiful parry from Narikun. So many great parries from him this game. Oh, here we go. Right, what's he got?
Oh, frame trap with the spacing. Overhead. Overhead again. 3 in a row. Narikun going to set point in style. Another overhead. This time into the level 3.
If it works, keep doing it, Tom.
He's partying hard right now, Alex.
Hotdog now in trouble. Last chance.
I don't like the spend. I don't like the spend.
All right, he has another chance though, Tom. Can Hotdog stay alive here? He's got to deal with the setup and the corner. The overhead spam.
Challenge.
Putting him some distance between himself with the standing jab.
Oh, he's just getting clipped by these raw buttons.
Look at these big swings. Here we go. Hotdog has to look deep inside.
Another throw. Anybody's game.
We need 2 strong reads here from Hotdog.
Bang again! Now he's burned down. No combo! No combo!
Oh, and Narikun has done it. He's up. He's excited. He is through from the losers bracket action.
Another huge win from Narikun in a clutch set, and you can see the passion from the way that he's popped off after that big dub. He will continue
Such an expressive player as well. I love that.
He is.
Such charisma.
I'm a big fan.
Hotdog is going home, unfortunately, but he's done very well this weekend.
Yes, he has.
We thank Hotdog for coming out to Australia. His first time in Australia, his first time at BAM.
Yep.
I hope he enjoyed himself very much this weekend. But unfortunately, there has to be a loser.
Yeah.
And his opponent, Narikun, will be moving on in the losers bracket.
He is moving to the very pointy end of this one, folks. That means Narikun will be taking on Ryusei in losers finals here, which if
the
I
Kimberly
recall
hero.
correctly,
He is the Kimberly hero this weekend, Narikun.
This is a run back of winners semis. 3-0 Ryusei. It was 3. Bodied. Not even close. But Narikun is now running hot. He's just finished a great set, playing against an incredibly strong player, feeling confident, right? Has been fresh, getting the reps in, whereas Ryusei has been chilling out for a little while, waiting for his game. So will the active play and the fact that he's on that streak through losers to try and get back to grand finals, will it make a difference?
Well, look, this is the most dangerous time for you if your opponent has already had a good 3-game set against you
100%.
and they've got the download on you. And these players at this level are so good at adaptation. It's one of the most important in any fighting game anyway. But,
absolutely.
You know, once they've had 3 games of you, whether it's in casuals or whether it's, you know, on the stage here, you know, Ryusei is going to have a difficult time, I think.
Yes, 100%.
I think Narikun has had time to sit and think about what went wrong. Probably had time to watch the replay as well.
Yeah.
Have feedback from others who've watched the replay.
Yeah.
So, look, I don't expect this to be a 3-0. Not at all.
No, it's... we'll see how we go, man. It's because Narikun's going to pick Kimberly, right? And Ryusei's going to pick JP. So we're going to have the same matchup. There's not going to be like a pocket situation here. We're not going to see him pull out a Honda or something. So where is the adjustment, right? Because from what I remember, it was a bit of a beatdown. Like Narikun really didn't get to start that offense that we were seeing against Hotdog. You know? That oppression, that confidence never really built. But that's why I think it's important that he, as you said, he's just come off a 3-game set where he got rolling and he was playing so well. Can that confidence flow through to the next one and make a difference? So we'll see how he goes. Cute, nice little selfie before they started. You love to see it. It's yeah. We've harped on about it a bunch, but like it's awesome to see them having as much fun as they are, man.
Would it be fair to call Narikun the crowd favourite this band?
I don't think it's even close.
I don't know. Hikaru is close with the Honda pick,
was close with the Honda. Yes, absolutely.
Everyone loves the pocket Honda. But look, all of these players have been fantastic.
Yeah,
and
they have been.
The ghost of Narikun continues to haunt the stream. Hopefully he'll be back in future streams as well.
Yes.
We're going to do a button check. We will give you a very quick reminder of the BAM after party, and I hope you will all be there at 8 PM. International players, local players. Come and show them a good time. We will, of course, have setups there as well, so you can play some casuals.
Absolutely right. It's a really nice little bar. I think it's the same place as last year if you did come along. I'll be down there having a few brewskis with some of my friends and just celebrating another wonderful weekend here at Battle Arena Melbourne. So again, there are these QR codes. You can see it on the stream right.
And it is a licensed venue, Tom.
Yes,
just like in Australia, every venue is a licensed venue, so as it should be.
And there are these flyers sitting around in the venue as well if you are already here. So just hit the QR code. You can get yourself some tickets and a free drink. And if you're not, again, that QR code there. Or on the CouchWarriors socials. That's x.com/CouchWarriors. I believe the Facebook maybe as well, but definitely on the Twitter. So do jump over there.
Or if you're not even here at the tournament, you can just come along and meet some of the players.
Absolutely.
How good is that?
Yeah, I think a few of them are going to be coming along. Again, I'll be there. Not that anyone really cares about me, but
oh, Tom, don't say that.
It'll be. It's always a really nice time. Yeah, I know you kind of can be like, wow, what a huge weekend. I want to go to bed, but it adds just that little bit extra, I think, getting to go out and socialise. And like I said, get to know these people. You know that we've watched compete for years and years and years.
And so when you're completely exhausted and written off at work tomorrow, and someone asks where were you, you can say I was at Battle Arena Melbourne.
Exactly right.
That's what you have to say. All right, here we go. Ryusei versus his opponent Narikun, the Kimberley hero. A Battle Arena Melbourne 15, taking this low-tier character all the way through to the losers final. One of these gentlemen will be going home, and who wins will be facing Sahara in the grand final.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, yes, and this is what I'm talking about, Alex. This is what I'm talking about. The momentum is flowing right now.
You thought he was tired, but he is very much
ready to go.
Still here.
Okay, but
all right. Ryusei, the trademark zoning, get off me. You might have opened with a cheeky overhead, but I have cheeky portal pressure as I am edging my way back towards the corner of the screen.
Good block on the sweep, into the punish, gets the OD.
Oh! What happened there? I'll have to watch the tapes for that one.
I don't think he meant to bait him, but that ended up being excellent, so it all works out in the end. Caught him, frame trap.
Almost got out of that setup there, but it wasn't enough. He's going to get a huge 20% out of that. There we go, level 1.
Spends the cash, nicely done. Narikun with a killer first round there. Like I said, the momentum, Alex, is flowing right now.
The momentum is definitely on Narikun's side. He makes a strong opening statement in this first game. He is ready to go through to the grand final. But of course, Ryusei is no slouch. Here we go.
Caught him again.
Just as a reminder, this was 3-0 to Ryusei the last time they played.
Ooh, he is cooking right now. You can see in the way that he's moving, the confidence in his play.
That is going to be it, Tom. Are we going to see almost a perfect here? He's going to cancel that into the super art. Narikun already pumping his fist. Game 1.
That is, he's already doing better now than he did in the winner's side set. And that was a steamrolling of a game 1.
Ryusei looking a little bit shell-shocked there. What happened in that first game?
Yeah, I know. He's like, I blinked and I lost.
And that first match between them was 3-0, and Narikun just came storming in this first game.
Well, I think
looks like he has the download, Tom. The download is complete.
Well, that's the thing. I think it's
even with our speeds in Australia.
Yeah, I know. But it's the adjustment, like we were saying, he's had the time to consider what went wrong. Sometimes it can be a blessing in disguise, you know.
All right, lockdown with the portals.
Just
Ryusei inching forward. Oh, great jump.
Sick, gets the back throw. Now we're in the corner. Oh, that was a big time whiff punish.
Huge swing from Ryusei. He'll get reported. Oh, but Narikun is in there.
Great use of the teleport.
That is a great answer to the portals. Ryusei content to just sit there and let the setup go. Tension now. Ryusei, very conservative play now. Doesn't want to get hit by any of that nonsense in the corner. And Narikun is just going in a renewed sense of confidence.
These delay buttons from Narikun have been catching Ryusei off guard constantly.
He's out of there. Narikun contented. Oh, look at this. And the renewed sense of confidence and purpose.
Yeah, 100%.
Narikun is on point.
Moving with purpose right now, 100%. And you know, doing things like when Ryusei does set up the spike, walking away, jumping away, wants nothing to do with it.
Okay.
You gotta hold this one though.
I can't believe he recovered in time for that. I guess it was OG overhead. Here we go. Ryusei making his own play. Doesn't get much for it.
Yeah, that's the moral of the story for these games so far. Just hasn't gotten much of anything.
Here we go. Narikun. This is how it starts.
Forward throw.
Again, Ryusei. And he's had so much success with just that straight throw at the mid-range to secure the corner.
Oh no, the cross
drop
up
on the
beats
overhead.
the crouching heavy punch anti-air, and now we're in the blender here. Goes for the double DI combo for burnout. No,
anti-air is one of her weaknesses. What's Narikun got now? Here we go. This was a familiar sight in the first turn, in the first game. Ryusei, he's got a good 50% life lead. He's going to be able to close this out. That will do it. Doesn't need any super arts. Ryusei finally putting game number 1 up there with the first round.
All right, let's see if he can turn it into a 1-1 situation here. Nice empty jump on the parry attempt on the anti-air.
No pressing buttons on wake up. That crouching medium kick. He's been so good with that this weekend. Just
counter
catching
conversion.
every single drive rush forward, every single counter hit conversion. And he's faking there with that bed of thorns.
Wow, he's not checking the teleport. We really need to see that. He's just letting Narikun get in for free.
I would have expected him to do a standing jab. I think that's the best answer to the teleport for a JP, universal. But I'm sure JP players will know what the best answer is.
Straight over, but no conversion. But this time a jump in, Narikun.
And just these raw jumps from Narikun.
And it feels like he's getting a little bit lucky as well, because he missed the jump in, but then got the hit anyway.
I think Ryusei has been going for the parry option, and then Narikun has been just throwing him.
Oh, wow.
I like the answers with the jab. 3 jabs out. Ryusei putting some distance between himself and Narikun now. Great jump. Here we go. This is going to be the level 2. Narikun has enough bar to weather the storm.
Go back to full screen though. Oh, he got caught out of the teleport.
Ryusei
overhead gets blocked.
Going for the win.
Oh, defense.
Narikun pushing his way out, but he's going to eat a cane at the end there. It is 1 game apiece now. Ryusei tying it up. He says, you're not getting a reverse 3-0. I'm still very much in this game.
Absolutely, this set is not over. And you can see the quick adjustment from Ryusei just to control the aggression. Control the aggression, lean more into that zoning sort of play style a little bit more. But you can't control it forever, Alex.
Oh, and there we go. Straight with the amnesia.
Oh, man.
Gets rewarded. This is going to take a lot of bar. Okay, Narikun's just going to spend it all to get out of the corner. I like it. Goes for the meaty pressure. Overhead. We get a second overhead. He's ready for it, but takes the throw anyway. And he has to go in, Tom. He has to recover all that meter. Oh, this is not good.
In the corner. This is
might have enough time.
Nobody jumps, gets air reset. I can't believe it. Spends on the level 1.
The Kimberly gods have smiled on Narikun. He's out. He survived the burnout. And he busted out of the corner, wasting, oh, well, not wasting, but using all that drive gauge meter to burn himself out. And it paid off, Tom.
Wow, the
massive
risk paying off for Narikun right now. I tell you what, things are just going his way in these scramble exchanges. He tried to bait the amnesia, but it didn't quite work out.
Ryusei is just refusing to tech, and why would you? The stakes are so high. Okay, threatening.
Just going to combo, but he doesn't fully convert.
This is where Narikun likes to be. You're going to see an amnesia from Ryusei. Doesn't want to do it. Great punish on the jump. He's out, but Ryusei has a long hill to climb. Oh, look at that. That is, of course, safe. Here we go. Narikun went for a parry last time. I like the jump back. Here we go. Ryusei almost evened up the life bar, but Narikun, of course, has the 1 round over Ryusei here. It is Narikun's game to take.
And he's got a life lead here, so he can kind of just sit here and take all of this and just parry these ghosts. He doesn't really need to do anything. He can just build bar.
He's going in.
And a lot of drive as well.
Tried to find a shimmy. Ryusei doesn't bite. Ryusei still with a life deficit. Has to make something happen. Waiting for Narikun to come in. Here we go.
Great crouch.
Narikun making a play for it.
But I don't know who. Oh, this is really bad.
And again, Narikun has to make a decision here. I like it. Great answer. Gets all that drive gauge meter back.
Base the drive rush. Doesn't get anything out of it. Harassing with the pokes. None of them have actually hit each other for a while, but he hits on the overhead from downtown.
He's not going to lead the level 1. Ryusei still very much in this third game.
100%. Who's going to take the 2-1 advantage here in losers finals, folks?
Threatening. Threatening with the ground pound. Here we go.
Oh, went for the cross block. What a block. I can't believe he blocked that.
Narikun pulling out some really interesting stuff here.
Baited.
There it is.
Let's go. How much do we spend here? We spend it all. I like it. Keep it simple, stupid.
We're going shopping.
Burnout incoming.
All right.
Not quite, but we're going to run in meaty here. Oh, but he gets clipped. He gets clipped.
That standing heavy punch. That is going to do a super amount of damage.
We reset into the DI. It's stunned on the last hit.
Just like that. Narikun is up 2-1. He's on the verge of eliminating Ryusei from this tournament.
That was like such a perfect sequence of events for Narikun there. Like the way that he ran out of drive right as he hit the heavy punch into the DI when he dropped the combo, ends up stunning him. Like just awesome stuff from Narikun. Whether it was intentional or not, we don't know. But either way, it worked and it was a great decision to make.
All right, I like it. Ryusei challenging those jump-ins now from Narikun. Not going for a parry and not letting him go for the empty throw. Here we go.
Trade. I think he thought that would be a trade combo. It looked like it almost was.
Narikun trying to bait something out. Trying to get Ryusei to commit to something in the corner.
Ryusei is just trapped right now. This is oppressive. Narikun is not letting him get away.
Beautiful spacing by Ryusei.
Medium kick.
Quite well aware of that standing medium kick from Narikun. That is the party starter. Going low. No throw.
Wow, raw sweeps. Secures the hit, goes for the shimmy, doesn't work out.
Very conservative neutral play from both.
100%.
Narikun almost out of drive gauge. Ryusei going in for the kill now. And that will get out of it. He's got the super art. The burnout doesn't matter. That will do it.
Yes,
Very nice.
Does. Set point qualify for grand finals now. Narikun is in the driver's seat.
Narikun trying to make a way.
Big
just
time.
A bit too late. The portals were on deck.
Here we go. We're finally checking these portals. It's taken until we're on the verge of death's door before we start. But let's see if Ryusei can use that to turn the offense around back in his favor.
Ryusei getting the download started on Narikun. Narikun down 50%. Great jump. He's ready.
Yeah, he scouted the empty jumps now.
Narikun almost out of drive gauge. Danger time now.
But the parry, great time. He jumps out. Look, thrown back into the corner, but honestly, if I'm Narikun, I'm not too mad about that. However, this is
He'll
real
close
bad,
it out. This is looking like checkmate, Tom.
Yeah, I think this is just over. I don't know what you do here. Yeah.
That will do it.
Wow, and a perfect 2.
Ryusei saving himself from certain death. One more chance for Narikun to close this out. Ryusei staying alive.
Oh, wow, he just goes in. God, but he doesn't finish the combo.
Here we go.
Gets clipped.
So many counter hits there. Ryusei threatening. Great normals, great space control. No longer going for the parry on those jump-ins. He's interrupting with the standing jabs.
Drive rushes out. He
called out the feint, Tom. He saw the feint was coming.
He's done that a couple times now. I've never seen anyone be so good
at it. This is Narikun's time to shine, Tom.
Is this it? He's going to build the third bar.
Narikun, he's not going to drop it, and that is it. Narikun standing up, celebrating. He's through to the grand final.
Takes it over Ryusei in a hard-fought battle, and he is thrilled. What a showing. The people love it. Cheering him on. Wow. Killer stuff. Narikun now in grand finals.
Narikun defeating his 0-3 demon from the previous game.
Can you believe that?
Coming back to win it.
0-3. Like just completely different energy to that whole set. The first time, Narikun just looked a little bit lost, couldn't get in, couldn't get his offense going. This time it was just like just a beatdown, like just super oppressive. You know, like the counter punches were thrown by Ryusei at different points, but at no point did it ever feel like Narikun was really with his back
there he
against
is.
the
Let's see if we can get a shot of Narikun.
Yeah, taking a selfie with the crowd. That is so sick. He loves the people, and the people love him. What a crowd favorite here at Battle Arena Melbourne. Just awesome stuff.
The Kimberley hero is through to the grand final. He's going to be going up against Sahara. We're having two ends of the tier list here coming together in one explosive grand final. Did you ever think you were going to see a Kimberly in grand final against an Ed? I never thought I would see it, Tom.
Yeah, I know. But
the Kimberly hero is here.
A lot of people would say you calling Kimberly low tier is, it's a bit
that could be a bit blasphemous, I know.
But, this character's on the up and up, 100%. I've heard a lot of talk about how this character has just had a steady diet of improvements over patch to patch to patch. So, like Season 3, Kimberly might be a character to bet on if you're looking for someone to, to win $1 million with.
Look, the Kimberly players have been very passionate and very patient about exploring everything about this character, getting as much tech as they can out there and still discovering new things.
100%.
It really is a joy to see, and we can see it paying off here now with a player like Narikun, who has stuck with Kimberly thick and thin, and here he is now in grand final after running the gauntlet of losers bracket. We're just going to do a quick button check now before we start the grand final. Narikun, of course, in losers brackets, he's going to need to win 2 sets against Good 8 Squad's Sahara.
Absolutely, Ryan. And while we're waiting for these guys to jump in and test their buttons out again, just want to thank everybody that's come through for Battle Arena Melbourne this weekend. We've had an awesome crowd here supporting our players, so shout outs to everybody here, whether you be on stream, in the venue, in Australia, in Japan, wherever you are, wherever you're watching from. We love and appreciate the support that the wider community gives us here at Battle Arena Melbourne, and we're glad that we've been able to put on a ripper show for you. Exactly.
And make sure you come and visit Australia if you're watching us online. If you're watching us overseas, make sure you come and visit if you're nearby, or if you're far away. We're a great place to visit. Lots of fun players, a fantastic game, of course, a very welcoming atmosphere.
100%.
And we are now getting into the grand final. This is Narikun versus Sahara, representative of Japan's Good 8 squad.
And there we go, locking in
Narikun
as expected,
fighting out of Nagoya, Japan, all the way here. And he's going to have an uphill battle against Sahara. Ed, of course, one of the greatest characters of this season.
100%, absolutely right. Been so much success from Ed over Season 2. It'll be interesting to see how he changes into Season 3. But there is one more opportunity to take home a major win for that character, and it is right now. This is grand finals, folks. Now, just a reminder, Narikun is in the loser's side, which means he is going to have to win 2 first to 3s to take the tournament here.
But enough about handshake.
That. Into the grand finals we go. This is Battle Arena Melbourne 15, Street Fighter 6. We have got 2 excellent competitors here on stage. Make some noise, everybody. We are jumping in. It is Sahara and Narikun, both hailing from Japan. Grand finals, let's go.
The fight starts now. Here we go. Early pressure from Narikun, answered back by Sahara. Crouching jabs.
And that aggression, we're seeing it again, but this time I like the way Sahara is reacting to it, which is by just fighting fire with fire. Jump it. Oh, great start, Narikun. Every time he lands one of these shimmies, you hear all the crowd go, ooh, there's definitely a favorite on the stage.
It really is a treat to see Kimberly play. And look at this pressure now from Narikun in the corner. That drive cage from Sahara is gone.
I love the block string to secure the burnout. Threw him out of the corner, though.
Okay, I like it. And a second successful elbow drop. Can he close it out here nicely?
Another shimmy. He's caught him, Tech, and why are you reaching?
The momentum never ends for this man. First round for Narikun.
Can he do it? Can he come all the way from losers, reset
Textbook opener with the standing medium kick. Sahara threatening with the standing jabs. Narikun backing off, but he's backing again with the slide. This has been all Narikun this first game. Sahara not budging in the corner.
Yeah, great defense from Sahara. That's what Sahara's been very good at, is controlling space when their back is against the wall. But right now, the offense from Narikun is just too hot to handle. The buff and the damage.
I think it's going to be quite enough to close it out. We might need to go back to the game shortly.
Yes, let's see.
10% left. Last chance for Sahara. Threatening. Shimmy. If you go, doesn't let him throw back in the corner.
He dashes in, gets the punish counter on the barrier.
And
that's game
Narikun, game 1, 5 games to go.
Damn, wow, straight back to character select. Okay.
That was so quick, Tom.
That was quick. That was the momentum that Narikun's been running with over these last 3 sets has been like insane, and it's just carrying on and carrying on. But we're looking at an Akuma swap.
Oh,
wow.
Quite right. Okay.
Okay.
So this matchup is going to change significantly.
Yeah.
Hikaru, of course, this is going to be a more difficult matchup, I think. Akuma, of course. I think Akuma has any. Does Akuma have any bad matchups, Tom?
Oh, he's got low health, man. He's
got low health, yeah. You can call it that.
Yeah, so...
Well, switch from Sahara. Going to leave the Ed behind. Going straight to the solid performer, Akuma. Going to see if this is going to expose a chink in Narikun's armor. Of course, this could be lights out, but I'm sure Narikun has plenty of experience against Akuma, both in Japan and internationally. A very popular character, of course. Let's see how he goes and adjusts. Game number 2, grand final.
Matchup changes a lot here. Obviously, Akuma has far more tools, but that explosive damage that we've seen from Narikun does get ramped up. The health does make a difference, and wow, another miss on the teleport. No one is checking it, Alex. Well, this is going to hurt.
Beautiful meaty pressure from Sahara opening here now. Already with a 50% life lead.
Great backdash, just a committal defensive choice, and it was the right one, but get off me, says ODDP.
The committal. We've evened things up now. Oh!
Great, confirm.
You don't get in for free. I've got the crouching medium punch on deck. Great answer from Sahara.
All right, let's see. Are we going to be able to even this one up at 1 apiece? Would love to see it.
Oh! He's had so much success with not only the raw jump-ins, but also the elbow drops. And that rewards Narikun with a full 40% and a setup here now.
The Oki situation.
Sahara is not biting. Oh!
Active defense, though. Just jab checking at just the right times, getting those block strings going, just interrupting the offense when they can spot the gaps.
Narikun has been backing off, waiting for the right moment and then just exploding. Sahara's been mindful of that, just ready with the crouching medium punch.
Oh, caught by the crouching medium, drive rush, heavily scaled, but this Oki situation is the main thing here.
Try and get a burnout.
Great DP, anti-air.
Wants to try and get a checkmate situation and close out with the level 3. Is that going to do it?
Panic level 3, and
was
it
ready
goes
for
nowhere. Sahara.
Just like that, Tom, the tides have turned.
Yeah.
Sahara is there with the old reliable Akuma pick. One game, that was almost as fast as the first game.
Yeah, 100%. Incredibly back and forth so far between these two. Wow, what a vibe check there.
See, he was open for that standing medium kick. Tried to go for the whiff punish. Here we go, Sahara pushing forward.
Goes for empty demon flip and no response from Narikun. They both drive rush, but Sahara the first to strike, gets the Oki, secures the corner.
None of them have.
Does Narikun escape?
No super art for the wake up super. While Narikun has a level 1 now, pushing Sahara back to the corner.
And we're back to the other corner.
Ooh.
How fast was that? Insane. Here comes the Oki, going to go for the block string. Oh, the head.
This is going to hurt.
Didn't spin the bar, but it works
that is
out
a knot,
in the end.
and that hurts if you are Akuma. That really hurts.
Yeah, 100%. That was like such a strong round for Sahara, and it just blew up in moments.
Beautiful opening. Sahara gets the corner. Great meaty. No, perhaps catching a backdash there from Narikun, I think.
Yeah, that was beautiful conversion. Backdash, but commits to it again. Commits to it again. I can't believe.
The best time to go for it. Oh, and that is the Narikun special. The walk back standing heavy punch once he's got you in the corner. This is going to hurt.
Oh, that was so sick. And the burnout here too. Meaty DI.
That'll do it.
This is going to be the game.
This will be enough, Tom.
Spend it all into the light shoulder.
And that health will just melt as Akuma. 1 round apiece here.
No, that's a game.
Excuse me, you're quite right, Tom. That is a game.
That's why we're commentators. We can't count. So
can't see the round indicators from here. Beautiful. Narikun goes up 2-1.
Alrighty, back to character select again.
He's 1 game away from resetting the bracket, Tom.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't that be amazing seeing a bracket reset?
Narikun has been on fire. This has been a generational losers run from Narikun this afternoon here at Battle Arena Melbourne 15. And the cherry on top would absolutely be a bracket reset. But we're not there yet. It's not as easy as it sounds. Remember, Sahara has gotten this whole way on the winner's side of the bracket for a reason. Undefeated in tournament. Let's see if Narikun will be the first to take their name.
Oop. Early pressure there from Narikun, but Narikun interrupts.
Oh, and shimmy. Yeah, Sahara looks a little bit stressed out by all the offensive options here.
That hurts. Oh, did you see the walk forward? Was perhaps expecting a shimmy attempt there from Narikun. And that health is melding away now. Sahara in trouble. Great parry. Going to get rewarded.
Okay, that was cheeky.
Bit of a launch. There we go. Got to punish those jump outs every single time. I like the jump away from Narikun.
And just trying to reset back to neutral and clips, and that's going to be the round here, assuming combo completion, and it is!
That is going to close it out.
Reset point, Narikun.
Narikun is on the verge of being...
Oh, it's biting on these shimmies every time now. You can see the stress in the way Sahara is playing. This is just falling apart.
Here we go. Busting out. Sahara just going for a bread and butter. Trying to take that drive gauge. Here comes Narikun. Backing off.
Patience.
Narikun waiting for something. Waiting for Sahara to commit to something. Oh, here we go. Great drive rush.
Drive rush in into the jab. Gets the conversion, but the bust out with no DP. I've had enough.
Narikun still with the life lead and a level 3. Both characters are level 3. About 3 bars of drive gauge here. Gets anyone's game.
Oh, caught on the parry attempt again.
Oh, and that'll do it, Tom, I think.
Reset.
There we go.
With the level 3, Narikun gets one set closer to being the Battle Arena Melbourne 15 champion.
This man has been unstoppable the entire weekend. And he has just reset the bracket after running an absolute gauntlet in the losers bracket. And he is now on the verge of taking the entire tournament.
You can see had a little bit of a pop-off there, you know, shaking the fist, but has to keep the nerves under control. Job's not done.
No.
Job's not finished.
No.
We need to get all the way to that final, grand final win if he wants to take it. Now, the thing for Sahara, and a lot of players do this when they're on the winner's side, you can use that first set as like a little bit of discovery, science, test things, right? Now, you got to lock in. It's go time, and we are jumping into the true grand finals here, folks. This is going to be the last first of 3 of Street Fighter 6 at Battle Arena Melbourne 15. Can Sahara recover and take it after the bracket reset?
Narikun is on a tear here. Just needs to last for these last few games. Finally, Sahara with some corner action now, but it's not going to last very long. Narikun in trademark form now. Making those frames plus, using the drive rush.
There it is. Big hit again, and look at the meter situation as well for Sahara.
This hurts so much.
Oh, what a vacuum on no
Haven't seen that. It's still there. Oh, and there it is. Narikun, round number 1.
He is on a roll right now. This is impressive Street Fighter 6 if I've ever seen it. Just looking so strong. Great backdash. Here we go. Sahara, we need to get some sort of offense flowing.
How long could Sahara keep this going? Every single time Narikun has managed to get the side switch started, has never been in the corner for long. Perhaps it's because as a Kimberly player, he's so familiar with the corner himself. But that's keeping players in the corner, content to take 3 throws.
Lord.
Sometimes you have to take those, Tom.
Yeah, hopefully not. Season 3.
1 round apiece.
All right, next up.
Oh.
Okay, heavy adamant flame. Caught on like a delay frame trap there, even though it is minus on block, but that's okay. Great DP anti-air.
Sahara ready this time. You don't get any free elbow blocks on me. Second time.
They are starting to look a bit more confident here, Alex. I can see. Why did I say anything? Immediately gets clipped by the stand medium.
Here we go.
Into the level 3. Gets the buff, gets the Oki, now has a life lead. Let's see where this one goes from here. Watch those 3 bars on the side of Sahara, though.
Sahara has the level 3 on deck, but is it going to even matter? One more chance for Sahara.
Yeah, you're guessing for
or it is going to be lights out. Takes the throw, that's going to be it. Oh!
Live on a pixel. Jumping heavy kick. No, goes for the OFEC. Great defense. Parry. Backing up. Go short.
Living on a prayer, it's not enough. Narikun.
Wow. And you
Beautiful.
You can see like he's like bottling up the emotions right now.
He is unstoppable. I think he's unstoppable.
I think
Tom.
so.
I think he's unstoppable.
I think he's just in like a flow state.
Unstoppable.
It all makes sense right now. He's seeing through the matrix.
For the title of Battle Arena Melbourne 15, Street Fighter 6 champion, the fight starts now, and Narikun is well on his way.
Yeah.
2 games away.
So close, but so far. Because getting 2 more games off of Sahara will be a challenge. Let's see if Sahara can adapt here. We need going back to the edge, so we're going back home, going back to what feels natural here, even though it didn't work previously.
You don't make it to good 8 squad for nothing, Tom.
No, absolutely right. And then you rattled off, you know, the placements that Sahara's had over the last 12 months. You know, you don't place that well without being world class. Let's see a bit of that fight.
All right, and these jab interrupts seem to be doing very well for Sahara in staying out of that corner where Narikun has just been so effective. Here we go.
Okay.
A chance now for Sahara. Oh, great whiff punish.
Yeah, the Ed already looking better than the Akuma, that's for sure. But now we're back in the corner. Oki time. Fights out. Plus frames. Punish on the elbow. Absolutely. But it was a little bit of a rubbish punish, I must say, Alex.
Are we going to see an OD reversal from Sahara? Has gone to those to get out of the corner. Straight throw. No, the backdash. Beautiful.
Spend on the level 2. Absolutely. You have to kill here. How optimal do we go?
Whey.
Are we going to get mega optimal? Oh, yes, we are. But he doesn't kill. He didn't go.
What an answer! What an answer!
I can't believe it. He went for a simpler route on the level 2, expecting it to kill. Left on a pixel. Narikun just sends it on the teleport.
He saw that before he burned out. He saw that. He was 2 moves ahead.
Oh my lord. And now, here we are. Level 3 landed, buff installed. It's all coming up Millhouse for Narikun here.
All right. Sahara, again, beating up on Narikun, but will it even matter?
Big shimmy.
Here we go. That's a huge shimmy. Narikun in trouble now, in serious trouble. Drive rush jab. Not much damage, but out of the corner. Ignition. One more guess.
Here we go. Drive
threatening.
Elbow. Spends the cash. Takes the game. That's game 2. 2-0 to Narikun. This man is
look at his face.
Unstoppable.
Look at his face, Tom.
Yeah, locked in. Locked in.
Straight in.
Locked in, and they're straight back into it. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise. Oh my lord.
Narikun is on an absolute tear. Sahara, OD reversal, no choice.
Has to bust out, has to be aggressive. No!
Narikun wants to close us out as fast as possible. See if he can get the 3-0 in the reverse.
Let's see.
All right.
Punish. Punish.
That's going to hurt. Great parry.
Getting a little bit sloppy from these two. I feel like the nerves are starting to take over a little bit.
Okay, Sahara still very much alive in this final match.
Recovery round. Needed that desperately. The Ed is just looking a little bit more confident, I think, than Akuma was.
Oh, look at that call out.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Beautiful conversion. Gorgeous.
That is the best Ed answer. All side switch as well. And it's all falling apart now for Narikun, Tom. Here we go. Are we going to see a perfect here in this second round? It looks like we might. There it is.
There it is. Game on the board, and in emphatic fashion. That is how a winner responds to adversity. Attack, adapt, and overcome.
He hasn't won it yet. And Sahara looking very calm, very cool, very in control.
How good. This is sick. Alrighty, folks. Straight back into it. A moment to breathe for both players, but they're not taking long. This may be the last game of Street Fighter in Battle Arena Melbourne 15 if Narikun has anything to say about it. But Sahara is getting there. The improvement, the confidence, it's rising. It just may be too little too late.
The download is commencing, but that's what makes these grand finals so exciting.
I love that conversion. Knew he was too far for anything else. Just goes into the sweep.
Here we go.
Great bait.
Called it out. Narikun down 50%, in serious trouble. Sahara's realized something. All right, there's the backdash. It's not going to get him out of the corner, though.
Punish on the sweep.
Here we go. He's out. Right, an answer straight away from Sahara.
Alex, I smell game 5.
Something has chipped over.
I smell game 5 here.
In Sahara's brain, they realized something. I like that bust out. No fear.
Okay, scoop. Time to reset. Going here. Wow, that links from that far away. That was disgusting. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, you'll always eat the elbow if you try and jump back against Kimberly. Set up time.
Yeah.
2 bars.
Overhead. We spend it here.
Looking good.
We spend the
it's
cash.
Looking good.
Level 2.
This is going to take Narikun to championship point.
This could be it. The final round, potentially, of Battle Arena Melbourne 15. Sahara, now is the time to fight. That's a great start. Checking the teleport. Gets baited. He rips the level 1. I can't believe it. The guts on this guy.
Narikun on the verge. Sahara has something to say about it, though. No free drive rushes for you.
Okay, and look at all the bar on the
championship point for Narikun.
Will Sahara get to spend all this bar? It's looking like it may be unlikely. It's offense time. Time to guess. Burnout is a factor here. He presses. He jumps out.
Here we go.
Level 1.
Narikun. Championship is in reach.
Is this going to kill?
Super
is it going to kill? I think it will. I think it will.
Done!
Narikun takes it.
He's done it. He's done it. Narikun.
He did it. He did it. He qualifies. Narikun with a godlike losers bracket run. A run for the ages to qualify.
Just sensational.
Absolutely. The crowd goes nuts.
This man has come back from the dead in losers bracket and defeated every single opponent with Kimberly, and he is satisfied with himself. What a performance. Narikun, ladies and gentlemen.
Amazing. Wow. What a champion. Insane losers bracket run. Please. Absolutely. Yeah. And the crowd loves it. Yeah!
That is the face and the performance of a champion.
What a hero, man. That is so awesome.
What an amazing, amazing run.
He'll be taking home this beautiful trophy. Custom, one of a kind. Battle Arena Melbourne 15th anniversary trophy.
I think we need to change the trophy and call it the Narikun trophy, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. That was so awesome.
The MVP of Battle Arena Melbourne 2015, without a doubt.
What a showing of emotion.
I know,
This is why I love this stuff, man. This is why I love fighting games. Like the energy, the heart, and the effort that goes into it. Like the hard work that he's put in, and that. Like, I'm not just trying to be dramatic. That losers bracket run was generational. Like the way that he came back after such a poor showing in winners and ran the whole gauntlet.
Yes,
absolutely
there
massive.
is. Still pumping
One more
the
time,
fist.
ladies and gentlemen, please. Congratulations to Narikun.
Buy him a drink at the after party. Make sure.
Absolutely.
There is going to be a line for selfies with this man. There is going to be a line.
Insane.
Amazing.
Congratulations again to Narikun for just a godlike run and a beautiful bow tie on the end of a wonderful Battle Arena Melbourne. Just absolutely sensational stuff from everybody in our top 8. Thank you so much to everybody for competing, entering, our wonderful crowd as well that was there riding with us the whole way. Just a killer top 8,
We've been spoiled. These players have been so good. And to top it off with a finish like that. Hey, thanks very much for watching. Thank you for watching Battle Arena Melbourne. A big shout out to all of our viewers in Japan. I'm sure they were here cheering for their hometown hero as well, Narikun. We'll see you next year. We'll see you at the after party. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you online, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
What a finals. So everybody, we are going to do the prize presentation and medals, so stick around so we can congratulate the players as we switch over to Fatal Fury in the meantime. So all of top 8, please stay near the front of the stage. We also need to take you over to make sure we record your details for prizes at Rego Desk. But first we're going to do the prize presentation. So we need our top 8 all at the front, please. Top 8 to the front. So we're going to do our top 3 first of all. We've got a special prize for top Australian in the tournament, and then we'll get a full top 8 photo. Oh well, spoilers. L2, are you in the crowd? Somebody find L2. Eltonus, sorry. If you guys are friends with Eltonus, get him on the phone. We need to find him. He's not going to want to miss this. All right, where's our top 8? Top 8, please come to the stage. Top 8. And all of you, just be near me in the front. We're going to do top 3 first. And so Nick, help me out with top 3. Who was third? Yeah.
So third place was Ryusei.
Okay, let's do our top 3. We'll count it down. All at the front. So top 3 first. Let's see, Ryusei. Hello, Ryusei. Come to the front here. We've got a medal for you. Nick, let's present Ryusei with the medal.
Make noise, everybody, please.
Here for Ryusei. And we have a prize. There you go. Headset. Thanks to Turtle Beach. And next.
I think someone told me Sahara went home. I think they're second.
So is Sahara available for second place presentation, please? We got Sahara. Sorry? He's digesting the...
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Digesting the
All right. So he's coming. Okay. We'll give Sahara a moment. We're still on the search for Eltonus. If anyone wants to tap Eltonus on the shoulder, do we know? Okay. All right. We'll just wait a beat for Sahara to get to the front.
Yeah, there he is. I can see him on there.
Yep. He's coming. He's coming. No, he's coming.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, ikimasu. He's daijoubu, daijoubu. Nearly there. How's your commentary recovery going after that finals?
I think my voice is going to be cooked for the rest of the weekend, but I'm going to have to fix it fast because we've got Fatal Fury coming up next, and I'll be there for that too. So the action doesn't stop, so I don't have time to recover.
That's what they say. The fun don't stop. Sahara, welcome. Congratulations on second place. Congratulations to Sahara, everybody. And here's a prize, a controller for you. Congratulations. Can you, Ryusei, could you please come back? Sahara, please. Dozo. For Shashin. And to line up in front of Sahara after a sterling effort. We've been in touch on Twitter, and he's been really passionate about this tournament. We know a fantastic winner. Congratulations to Narikun. Tom's got your trophy right there. Direct him around in front of Sahara, please. Other side. Bit further, bit further. Move further. Oh, no. Sorry, it's all right, it's all right. No, we're wrong way around. Could you please swap in place? 1, 2, 3. That'll do it. And you have this. You don't have to hold it right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's hear it for our top 3. Oh. I actually have one more prize. I shouldn't forget. This is for you, Narikun. This is a special arcade stick from an Australian arcade stick maker called CQB Arcade from Queensland. So all of you guys, if you know CQB, they made this stick. Narikun, here you are. There you go. Congratulations. Hey! All right, so we'll get the whole top 8 to line up for a photo next. So top 8, everybody, please come forward. Top 8.
Just go grab some water.
Yeah, good. Who are we missing? We're just waiting for one more to make up the full top 8. Where's Xian? Is he having a cigarette outside again? Xian! Everybody call Xian. Yeah. So we're waiting on a message. Even though he can't hear us, the top Australian was so Nick. Tell us the same story you told me. Online player, first tournament.
Yeah, so We've had Eltonus tearing it up online with his Chun-Li. He came out today and did us proud, making top Australian. I believe he was top 13. So we have a special prize for him. He'll receive an AOC monitor.
I'll get you to hold it up so you can pretend to be Eltonus. So yeah, let's have a by proxy cheer for Nick who TO'd in a pinch for us. Thank you to Nick, and thank you to Tug Johnson or Damo from home. He got sick, and to all the team. So a cheer for Eltonus. Let's hear it. Yeah. And then also a cheer for Nick and the whole team who did the TOing for you guys today. Thank you, guys. Have we got eyes on Xian? He's coming up. All right. We'll be patient.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, everybody. Oil King says, as Xian comes in, we need to give him a round of applause. Okay, just the applause of shame, I guess. We'll just be patient and wait for him. And meanwhile, look, personal thanks from me as the event director. It's so great to see all of you supporting the event. 15 years in, 15 events in is more than 15 years, thanks COVID. But yeah, once again, thank you all for your support. Here he is. Okay, let's hear it for Xian. Yeah. Fair enough. He had to go get a kebab. That's Australian. Let's hear it one more time for Xian's kebab. All right, top 8 photo. Thanks, guys. All right, let's hear it one more time for the top 8. All right, thank you very much, everybody. And now, guys, please give yourselves a round of applause. Thanks for being a great crowd. Top 8, you need to all go to the front desk, please. Front desk.